Just a reminder to all spectators, please remain at least 5 metres behind any sideline or dead ball line. And on the stadium surface, please stay behind the fence at all times. is half-time in our first round of matches today. Our stadium derby sees the Sharks leading the Swans into the half-time break.
How you doing, folks?
Oh.
That's right. Welcome. Oh, sorry, Swain gave you a shock there, buddy. Hey, if you're watching from home, that's right. We are live and direct here at CX Coffs Harbour Stadium. I'm Tristan Munner, and I'm with my good man, Swain Ravelli. Swain, how you doing?
Well, I was just waking up until that introduction. Now I'm awake.
Woo!
Thanks, Tristan.
Well, it's time, man. We're on quarter-final day, so the results, the leaderboards are all starting to line up now. And we've got an awesome game of touch footy in front of us. We have the Brisbane City Cobras up against the Sydney Scorpions. What can you tell me about the Cobras, mate?
Inconsistent so far.
Okay.
Yep. Good win against Rebels first day, but some losses there where they could have played a lot better. So, look, they'll be looking to get some form, good performance against Scorpions, who, as we saw yesterday, Tristan and I were on this one.
Played very well.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. They were clinical.
Yep.
So,
It's a good dive there by Charlie Barker. She got quite close there to the line.
they're still in the hunt for the quarters.
They are, definitely,
but
mate. Yep.
they just need to get some confidence at this game.
Oh, good start too. Yeah, there you go. This is great.
Yeah, good pressure.
Great defense.
Yep.
Excellent. I reckon they would have done their homework on the yesterday afternoon's game as well, and saw the momentum that Scorps were able to build through the field.
Yeah, if the game plan's right, they've got to stop Scorpions getting the box.
Yeah, mate.
Yep, that's pretty much it. Then in transition, when they come out, the Lynx have got to do a heap of work, so the middles can have the best opportunity to defend
Through the midfield.
Yeah.
Gotcha, mate. Awesome. So Cobras have kept their starting six on. They haven't had a sub yet, so they'll be looking to score here. Boom.
Oh.
Meg Muir.
Opportunity.
Yeah.
Yep. Meg
Damn,
Muir,
line was open. Yeah, it was a great line too.
Yep, she's had a good carnival, Meg.
Yes, she has,
but she'll want to figure that one.
Yeah, it is a bit dewy out there. We had a thunderstorm overnight, so ball control's sort of imperative at the moment.
It is, but the field's in perfect nick.
It's nice, yeah.
Yeah.
And there we go. The Scorps found their rhythm after that first set of six. Nice them coming over halfway.
Here they go.
Yep. Bring up the field, coming into a strike dump. Yep, Nicole out of half.
Yeah, not too bad. 2 over Cobras. Good start.
Nice settle-in set there, wasn't it?
Yeah, from Scorpions.
Awesome, mate. So the Cobras are sporting 3 sisters in their team.
The Barkers.
Yeah, the Barkers, Charlie, Billy and Ray.
Yep.
Pretty awesome, you know, like the boys. We've got the Moore brothers and the Russell brothers. It's nice, you know, when you can play a bit of footy with your family.
Yeah, look, the sport, even at the highest level, is littered with sisters and brothers
Yeah,
representing their country.
that's right.
Yeah,
Yep.
you know, it goes on and on. You know, at the moment we've got the Hopkins sisters in the Aussie team.
That's right. Yep.
Sam and Em. Yeah. There's been Danny and Shelley, the Winchesters, the Judds,
Correct.
you name it.
There you
mate.
go.
Yep. And plenty more.
Awesome. We see the Cobras. Yep. Nice set of 6. They go end to end. And Tash Adams there in the middle. She's been a stalwart of the mixed game over the years. Nice to see her out there with the Brisbane City women's team.
Yep, she's played Cobras mix, be 8 to 10 years.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's come back, obviously. She's had a baby.
Correct.
This is the first one back since then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. She came through, played Origin.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Played Origin last year, which was awesome. But we've got a ball touchdown there. There we go. Alicia Tepar diving over.
Yeah. The number one threat for Scorpions, Laura and Alicia.
As they pair up together.
Yeah. Yep. They've done this for years.
There we go. Looking at the replay. Yep. Nice momentum into the replay. Splits infield, so an open side quickie. Yeah, that was really close on the touch too.
Did the link?
Yeah, Jenna was close.
Well, did she call the touch, the link then?
Looked like it, but yep, maybe the referee ball down first.
She was up and off the line, so that's a It could have gone either way.
Nice, there we go. Yep, we got Izzy Bauer there out of half. And Sophie Clemson gets a play on. No, referee bringing it back. Yep, Alicia onside there. Cool, let's see what they can build here on the line. And Scorps push up, really good shape there by the Scorps.
Yep.
Yeah, easily covered on the short side.
Need some across the grain plays. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, coming back.
But yeah, they run sweeper.
Yep.
Need some quarterbacks or half's got to dumb in, go short.
Yeah, that's the one.
They need to start splitting these middles. Done a pretty good job, Cobras, trying to stop Scorpions getting to the box. It's now just the end of their sets where they've got to be really strong here.
This is it here, 3 touch 4 and 5, where they look dominant.
If you can do touch 5 there, it's pretty good.
And Duff, she played really well yesterday afternoon.
Yeah. So where was touch 5? Probably just over halfway?
Just over, yeah.
That's a good job.
Yep.
Yep.
That's right. And they're going to need to keep that up throughout the rest of the game.
Yep.
Here we go. So it looks like both teams are looking to run primary sub patterns for this game, I think.
You'd think so.
Yep. Here we go. Ball down coming into the line. Nice stroke dump coming up by Meg Muir.
Oh.
The wing was open too.
Yep, knocked down by Kate Ryan. She loves intercept, Kate.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, took 1,000 at Youth World Cup.
Ah, there you go.
Yep, so she always steps off and tries to get in the channel. So
20s at the Youth World Cup?
18s.
18s, oh
Yep.
golly. Oh, good effort, Meg. Cool.
All the save
Nice touch.
missed, yeah.
Yeah, save a missed.
Yep.
Yep.
As we saw at day one, I was commentating with Scotty.
Yep.
Meg, that's her game, short game.
Ah, gotcha.
Yep, in and dive. And then once they sort of start shutting hard, she's got the ability to throw.
Okay. Both ways or right to left preference?
Right to left, and it's going on that short side. If the links start getting their heads turned in on her,
Yep.
she'll pick it up pretty quickly.
Gotcha. There we go. Yeah, just picking up a bit of miscommunication there between Charlie and Laura. So they got Meg again at the line.
Good job, Scorps. Yeah, good job. Meg looked to pass there on the outside, who held their ground.
And the wing is really tight there, mate, so she's probably conditioning them a little bit to squeeze in.
Yeah, and Kate was off the line at link, so it sort of cut down that angle for her to throw that face ball straight across the winger. So
Yeah, gotcha.
Yep.
Here we go, as we see the Scorpions looking for a bit of field position, coming back through. Nice centre up of the ball. Waldy in the touch. Good plant there by Tyler. Oh, good work by the winger. I know, referee's got a penalty for a forward pass there. You know, we talk about our running lines in the game of touch footy, and that's why the winger was right on top, but it was a really nice hook line there by the link.
yeah, was it a forward pass?
Yeah, ref called forward pass on that one.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully the winger touched her, because
Yeah,
otherwise,
yeah, if it wasn't forward, yeah. There we go, just slowed up a bit coming out of the box.
Bit of a mess. Yeah,
Yeah, hard luck there.
yeah. If Cobras had get a good result or even a good performance, it's got to be consistent at that transition stuff. It was too messy.
Yeah, that's right.
Not enough hard run.
And you've got Brooke English there in the middle with Natasha Adams. Brooke English has played Broncos. And is she in the Aussie youth as well?
Brooke has been an Aussie youth squad member, yep.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, at 18s level.
Awesome.
Yep.
There you go. So a lot of talent on both sides of the field.
Yep. At least I just got through from half on the short side then. Tasha's got to protect a bit more corner, I'd say.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Good plant there. Need to start some momentum here through the middle. Ray Barker. There we go. Oh, big contact in the touch. Way to get the ball down, Ray. And McConnell there on the plant. Coming into their strike dump play. There we go. Tash Adams out of half. Looking to the short side. Yeah, good defence by the Scorps, just hooting them towards the sideline.
No issues at all.
Yeah. Yep. Nice, here we go. Scorpions looking to push through the field. Couple of touches already. And then the wheels start turning. Oh, there we go. Giving the Cobras field position there, mate.
Yeah, so
Let's go.
as I said, they've done a good job of. There's at least 2 or 3 times 4 touches been in Scorpions half. So if you can do that, you know that means you're putting pressure on you, and hopefully you start creating turnovers. And they've done. The Scorpions have dropped more ball today than they have yesterday in the whole game.
In the whole game,
Yep.
That's exactly right. And with both teams, like I said earlier, looking to sub, I think sometimes the players' first thought is, hey, I've got to get off the field. So they're not actually looking to create that momentum and go forward. There's our first penalty on the line for the Scorps. Quick chat, just a bit of clarity there from referee to player.
Yep. Let's see, they go there. They've been sweeper.
Yeah, Charlie.
Here we go, sweeper again.
Boom. Yeah, that wing is tight. That's twice in a row, eh? They could have
Yep.
gone over the top
Yep.
on that short side, so I think Charlie would have seen that by now. Sophie Clemson into half. Just a little bit of talking to sort it out.
Let's look for the variation. Sophie short side, no.
Oh, yeah, the winger was good there. Bit of chat from the box, I reckon, calling her out.
Yeah.
All right, just looking to run the ball a little bit on the last. Yeah, ball down. Good work by the winger.
Yeah, Cobras have got to go. They got to. One sweeper's fine. Doing the same sweeper twice.
Yep.
They've got to
We
change.
wanna
They've
see a
got to
bit of
change.
progression
You
there.
need variation.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, unless she's a experienced player,
Mm.
you know, she's gonna execute her role there
Yep.
pretty much all the time. So,
And that's probably where that little change up, having Meg Muir come out with the other pack,
yeah,
creates a point of difference.
Yep.
You've got players going direct and players going expansive. As we see a touchdown through the link there, Kate Ryan.
Kate Ryan, great hole. There's Lala, I think, through that one.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, and we saw Lala really feature yesterday afternoon.
Yep. Just drive out of the box. You'd probably find. I don't know, I'll have a look here, but that would be touch 4.
Yep.
So I'd probably touch 5. So
Boom.
touch 5 on the pretty much the 7 metre line.
Mm. And running away, it was a nice pass back
worst
against the
case
green.
scenario. Yep. Just left it there, and it's a good hole. And the winger, not where they should be.
Unfortunately, yeah, that's the pre-touch shape. Good plant there by Ray Barker. Got Meg Muir around the back. She gets nice and low, eh? She's got a really nice dive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hits the ground quick and early, and
Yep. Excellent. We'll look to see that probably a bit later in the game when the players start to fatigue a little as well, coming into effect. Oh, ball in 2 hands, had a really good look too.
always had enough ball to they score a try it? No, they've had enough ball to score.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, the
They
options
should've
are
got
there
one at the
too.
start there, but yeah, they just need to change it up. They went middle with Meg with Sweeper, then moved to middle link with Rooster.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And there you go.
Another turnover. So that, look, defensively they're doing a good job.
Yeah, I agree.
One probably concentration or one set there where they, well, 2 now where they've sort of just allowed Scorpions to get to that 7 metre line. 2 tries.
And 2 concerned with touch 5 instead of protecting touch 3-4.
Yeah.
Yep. Meg down, ball off the
Rapper.
Barker. There's an opportunity there, I think, to feed that rapper.
Early.
That rapper chuck over the top. Yeah, mate.
Got to be early.
Yep.
Like once you get that middle, the open side will look to get up pretty quickly.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
If you take too many steps into that line, it's just too late. You've got
Yeah.
to just release early most times.
Yep. Tash getting the ball down there for McConnell. Referee looking. So still 2 touches to play here. Cobras against the Scorps. 2-0 here to the Scorps at the moment. And their touchdowns have come off the back of great rucking. So the Cobras have had enough shots at the line here to try and convert one. Tash looking for a long ball. And picked up there by the Scorps on this side.
I'm sure, I'd say Anthony Dudek, the coach, would take the 2-0 considering the way they've played.
Yeah, correct.
Like he's
Yep.
dropped a lot of ball. Their racking hasn't been as crisp. Here's another mistake.
There you go.
Yep.
So really good pressure, probably a little bit of contact in the touch that they haven't had so far in the tournament as well. Really experienced players here. A lot of these Brisbane City Cobras girls feature in the Metro Cup on a Friday night.
Yeah, all of them, I'd say.
All of them,
at
yep.
different levels.
Yep.
Yep.
Get it down.
For all clubs. Colts, definitely. Rebels, definitely. Storm.
There you go. Yeah, those are the 3 BMTA clubs.
Yep. Crushers, I can see. Yep, Crushers are represented as well.
Ah, gotcha. There you go. Splitting in there off the touch, going live.
Oh, Barker
Yeah.
to Barker, nearly try, but
Gotcha.
unfortunately,
So youngest Barker is
Billy,
okay. Out here on the
winger,
wing.
number 11.
Yep. She's tall like her sister Ray, isn't she?
Yeah, she's the tallest.
okay.
Charlie's the
Gotcha.
middle one, and Ray's the oldest. And there is another brother. There's a brother, Vinny.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, he's.
Doesn't play touch, stays away from it.
He does play, I think he does play
Okay.
in Brisbane, but
Yep.
I think he's good at other sports. But
Gotcha.
he's tall as well.
Okay.
Poor old Charlie. She's just.
We're concentrate, mate. We spoke about it yesterday. Hey, we're
wrong
concentrate
with
touch
shorties,
players.
mate.
You, mate. Cool. Yep. Nice. We see here we go. Scorps coming into the power zone. Yep. Parr and Waldy. Laura Peaty. Boom. And she prefers passing the other way, doesn't she? I saw you have a chat to her about it on the way over. You asked her for a nice right to left, didn't you?
Yeah. What'd she say?
Hey, and she said, no way.
No way.
No way. And that was her opportunity. There you go.
You see there, the Scorpions. If they can get the 4th touch past that 10 metre their sub box.
Yeah. Yeah, then there's trouble.
There's always a chance.
Yep, definitely.
The way they set up. So if you're the opposite, if you're playing them at all, if you can get 5th touch in that transition zone between the 10s.
Then there's trouble.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. And then they're less. You take away their percentage of scoring. I reckon you halve it.
There you go. That was the early pass that time, but probably didn't have the space available. Come back to the short, looking to the winger. Oh, good effort. Well protected there by the Scorps winger. And here we go. Brisbane are going to push here. They've been good so far today. Good touch by Bauer. Touch 2 down the sideline.
You see that what looks like Cobras are doing is the Scorpions side of the field, the wing and the link in the middle, they're all waiting for second touch so they can put pressure on. So the middle on their side of the field is trying to make that first one. Right with the knockdown.
Yep.
Trying to make the first one. So the 3 on the other side can put pressure on the second one. And that's for the majority, doing a good job and stopping their roll. So
Yep. And for the viewers out there, that's a technique that's sort of come in the last few years, hasn't it, with teams that prefer to sub often. Oh, nice option there, looking over the top. The wing would have been open.
Oh, got a touch too. Look, yeah, teams have had to start doing it because it was so effective.
Yeah, there
and
you
if you're giving numbers on their side of the field, they not only have they a chance of going around you,
But running away. Yep.
defenders can't get up and put pressure on the ball. So you've had to mark up on that side of the field.
Yep.
Just to try and stop the subset.
All right, here we go. Ryan in behind. Duff. Yeah, wait, have a look. Mate, I really like the way Jenna stepped off the line there to make that touch.
Yep.
And Ryan might have just had a little bit of contact.
Yeah, as soon as good link defenders will see as soon as the shoulder drops of the sweeper, they're in diving. So they just step forward and step off and make that touch.
And help protect.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay, Pucky off to Duff. Let's see what the Scorps can come up with a static setup. Oh, that was awesome. Great footwork by the dummy half. Just to stand the defenders up.
Yeah, so it looked like they were running a slider for lay.
Yeah.
And half took off. Took the space infield.
Just snuck through the hole. So Isabella Giros out of half.
Yep.
Yep.
Looks like Cobras were sort of... The middle made the touch and competed in. The other middle was just holding space. The link was going...
If you're chasing
They
in, we're
weren't
going to
doing
man.
They were in all in no man's land.
And that's a little bit of communication, isn't it, mate?
They
Really
weren't in,
imperative.
they weren't out. And looking down at the suburbs, there's a bit of a discussion about policy going on right now, I'd
There you
suggest.
go. Yep. All right, Meg Muir. Off to Barker, looking at the line. What do we got? Yeah, lots of opportunities by the Cobras. Just haven't been able to convert one so far. Mate, so we're looking at about 3 minutes to go into half time.
What score we got? 3-0?
3-0 to the Scorps.
I think look, I said it before, I think they've, considering the way they've played, the many mistakes they've made, I'll take 3-0.
Oh, definitely.
Sure.
There we go. Oh, referee's got a bit of contact on the touch. It's been a couple of hard touches in the game so far.
Nothing too unordered, but...
Nah. Just good contact, really. Women's open level.
Yep.
There you go, Saldern with the plant. Lucy McDonald out of half. There you go. And if you look then, probably the link hole and the wing hole were open. Probably had good options.
Yeah.
Far side.
The link on that far side, look, they made the touch. You'd like them a bit tighter and a bit aggressive off the line.
Good touch by Barker. We're not getting burnt there again.
No.
All right, they've got to go coast to coast here. We need a touchdown before half time for the Cobras. See what we can do. Yeah, there you go. Girls looking to play an away set. Oh, no, and then the sub pattern comes. We're inside 90 seconds left in the half. Folks, score is 3-0 to the Scorpions against the Cobras. Meg Muir with the ball coming down the sideline. Off to McConnell here. McConnell and Tash Adams in the middle. Bit of experience on that fifth touch. Yeah, an easy pick up there by the defence. Mate, they're probably going to get one more shot at the line in this half if they can keep the Scorps off their line. There we go. And here they come round the back. Scorps up, lined in.
Yeah, here they go.
Yep, nice pop off to Alicia.
Down for Laura.
Yep.
Yep, here we go.
Left to right.
Bump ball.
Good look, that ball could roll away with 45 seconds to go in the half. If you're the Cobras team, we really want to see a sub here. We want them to go nice direct, straight down the field.
You like that?
Yep.
Yeah, get a half run on the end of it.
Mm-hmm. Or we can get caught on the 7. There we go, Adams, that's the one. Yep, leading the way, Brooke English. coming through the field. All right, Cobras girls looking to sub on here. They'll probably get one strike, one shot at the line. That's 4 there, one coming through the middle. We've got Bauer on the plant. Nice big pick, looking to take Alicia. Yeah, Alicia protects that short side easy. Good work, folks.
Oh, you're right.
Yep, that'll be one touch into half time. All right. Mate, if you're the Scorps coach, what are you going to be talking to your team about at half time?
Just mistake rate.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
I think here we go. Yeah, look, we can play about, that's about, 6 out of 10?
Yep. Yeah, they're getting caught in their own half.
Yeah.
Making mistakes there. Cobras coach, get enough shots at the line. So what are we going to do? What sort of plays are you
I think
talking about?
they need it half time for sure, because they're probably not getting the reward for the work defensively they've done. Right, so he needs to just sell them there and say, look, okay, we're doing a good job in these areas. We just got to do this better in line attack. And I think the sequencing, it needs to sort of get that sorted, because two sweepers running the same play. You need to cross the grain. You need to start splitting middles.
Yep. So run that sweeper, give the ball back to the half, running the other way.
Yeah, quarterbacks.
Yep, quarterbacks run the quickie, give the ball back to the half, running the other way.
Dummy the sweeper.
That's the one.
Take short side.
Yeah, just dummy the quickie.
Yeah, you got to
run short.
Start changing it up.
Yeah, awesome.
Yep.
Sounds good for you viewers at home. Awesome. It is 3-0 to the Scorpions versus Cobras. Half time here. We'll be back with you live with some action in a few minutes. Thank you. Welcome back. That's right. We are here at CX Coffs Harbour Stadium, New South Wales. We are at the National Touch League 2019. I'm Tristan Munner. I'm here with Swain Ravelli, the current Australian Women's Open coach. Swain, been a good game of footy so far by the Scorps. Probably a few too many errors for us, but hopefully the halftime talks sort of by both coaches have fixed the errors and we can see the Cobras scoring some touchdowns.
Yes, that'll be good. Yep, and I'm sure Duty's preaching less mistakes, completely sets.
Yep.
Because once we do, we're dangerous. So I'll just check my NTL Supercoach.
Boom.
You a Supercoach man?
But I am a super coach, man.
I got just looking at the points on top. We've got Kate Ryan's try.
Yep, for sure.
Isabella Giros try assist.
Yep, correct. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Packy try.
Yep.
Lisa and Laura on top there. So look, I think they're at 30 points.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Nice.
30
Okay.
points of Supercoach. So if you've got those in your NTL Supercoach team,
You'll be doing okay
you're
for
doing
the back
okay
end of the day.
in the head-to-head battle. Yeah.
Yeah. So, today all the results line out. We've got the women's quarterfinals coming up this afternoon. And this game here is really important with the leaderboard. As we see Paki coming out of half. Nice, strong touch football player. Trying to link up. Good touch on the back by McConnell.
Yep. It was intense straight away from Scorpions. It looked like they've gone, oh, we're not playing too well. We need to pick it up. So, yeah.
Really coming out with purpose, haven't they?
Lay from half on a 32 dump, mate.
Yep, it was. And Ryan, there you go, over the top. Good cover by the winger.
Yep. But then she stepped short side and went through. But
Yep.
Cobras did a good job. The winger came in and the link couldn't get round the back for Scorpions. So
Yeah.
they were able to defend it.
Oh, good D there by Scorps. Good pick off. Let's see, they really need to get this momentum on the Cobras, get down the other end. And they're really going to have to strike first in this half, aren't they, mate, if they're going to be a chance?
I'd probably say they need the first two.
Yeah.
Like one will get them sort of a sniff, and then they've got to.
Oh, good work. Nice pass across the face there by Tash.
I thought the ref was a player then.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
I thought, where
Pass
did that
off.
player go?
Pop off. Yeah. Way to lead the defensive line there, Brookie. Got to get him up. They're going to have to work really hard here. Want to see a lot of energy early on from the Cobras. Try to force a few more errors. Right, Tyler with the ball. A nice plant there for Nicole. Here we go, process about. So we've got a sweep around the back. Oh, good kick out there. Great touchdown, mate. That's eyes up footy by Lucy McDonald.
Yeah, the Cobras defence, they just chilled on it. They didn't want to
rolled
make
off.
it rolled off. And
Yeah.
what's the best way to beat a chill in defence, Tristan? Just change your angle and put the power down, and that's what Lucy did.
We've seen that quite a bit over the years. We don't want to give that person the strike dump. We sort of pull out of the touch, roll back, and then next thing, footwork does you up every time.
Yeah, the defensive line, they're too, in that situation, they're too square.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, so when you change the angle and you accelerate, they're in trouble. Right, so
Correct.
a good defender will chill but get their body shape to protect where their threat will be, which would be outside.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yep. Which that means as soon as the attacker goes, they can just cover it quickly and they don't have to turn and chase. They're already in. Their body shape's already in position, ready to go. So.
Gotcha.
Look, it's the tactical battle. You don't want to give them the 5-minute dump, but if the defence starts ringing and stepping away like that, then that's the trade-off. The trade-off, mate.
Nice. Oh, looking for a little... Yeah, okay. Looking for the sweeper with the follow. Probably wasn't on. There wasn't enough intensity in the scoop.
Yeah, look, I think Sade was still running that outline. She's got to come nice and tight.
Correct.
Right. Nice and tight. And then if they're covered, then she can step over her.
And here we go, mate. So we've got Petey lined up in right link. Alicia's about to get that ball. There we go. Straight in for Petey.
Bump ball.
Sink. Oh, right to left. Good effort.
Not too bad, Laura.
Yeah, not too bad. Yep, great pick up by the far side winger, though. There's a bit of tape on these players. It is day 3, I suppose.
Injuries, but covering
covering,
wounds.
burns.
Yeah, grass
That's the one,
burns.
yeah. Nice, we see Sade, that's the one, trucking it up. That's good meters. Just need to get a half in there.
Yeah, too much downtime here.
Yep. Yeah, they've got them here. Scorps have definitely got the advantage here through the midfield. Big touch. And there you go, easily cleaned up.
Scorpions have lifted a level, mate, haven't they?
Yeah, they have, mate. Yeah, that's right. And like we said, it's quarterfinals day, so we really want to see these teams finding a bit of form here.
Scorpions on top of their pool.
On top of their pool.
Let's go to West Statistician.
Yep.
Scott McAllister.
Statistician, yep.
Scotty, what's the table at the moment, mate? Can you give us a heads up?
Scott Burgundy. Scorps on top. Yep.
4 wins, 1 loss.
Gotcha. Yep. Okay.
Scott, you got any other good stats for us, mate?
So Rebels are second. Gotcha. Okay, Queensland Bulls third. And Cobras are fourth. Okay, cool. So this is first versus fourth. on that ladder, so they will go through to the quarterfinals this afternoon. At the moment, still got a game in hand.
Scotty just said too, if you score more tries than opposition, you win. That's one of his favourite stats.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, good stat, Scotty. As we see Duff with the ball to the winger. Good little pop back to Ryan. Referees have picked up a touch pass there. So Scorps with a couple of shots at the line. Let's see them work really hard on defence here to smother the Cobras as they have done so far this half. Yeah, there we go. Look, 4 players pushing up, mate. We've still got 15 minutes to go in the game. Cool, Cobras getting legs on. Adams with the ball. Now Adams and English spending a bit of time out there at the moment. Let's see these guys get together. Lots of experience between those two. There we go. And just caught there. That's the same place the last 3 sets, I think, have ended up from the Cobras.
Yeah, the attitude of Scorpions has definitely changed. They're more aggressive, aren't they, straight away?
Definitely, yep.
Yep. And then now they're on top. When in the midfield battle, they're stopping Cobras getting right down. Yeah,
awesome. And like we said yesterday, defence is all energy, effort, and enthusiasm. The 3 E's. Oh, there you go. Sade copping a nice pass in the head. Referee calling back to 1.
It's the first time it's happening here.
Yeah,
Scotty's in.
He's in, mate. Yep.
Hey, fellas.
How you going, Scotty?
It's good to be here.
Scott Burgundy, are you live? Boom. Here we go.
Oh, we're on. Yeah, down on the sideline eye here.
Around the grounds.
Around the grounds, reporting in. Great game here. Scorps on top here. Cobras boys looking good down here. Down with the punters in the crowd.
What's the conditions down on ground level, Scotty?
She's overcast, mate. We had a nice storm roll through last night here in Coffs Harbour. The rain's holding off so far. It's a nice mild, about 22 degrees, I would say. It's shirt and shorts weather.
Shirt and shorts.
Yeah, we haven't brought the jumpers out or rain jackets or anything like that at this stage. So everyone's comfortable, mate. Everyone's happy down here in the crowd.
Mate, sounds good.
Do you know what around the grounds on field 2?
Look, everyone looks like they're having a good time on field 2. It's as much as I can see at the moment. We can see Japan's playing. Looks like the Rebels maybe.
Correct.
So good to see the Japanese women's side over here in Coffs Harbour getting ready for the World Cup. They'll be taking your side on soon, Swain, no doubt.
Yes. Yeah.
Are they in your pool?
They are.
Oh, awesome.
They are. Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Here we go. As we see the Scorps trucking it down the far sideline. All about their process at the moment. Subs onto the field nice and early. They've got a touch in hand. So, yep, Alicia clapping for the ball. No surprise. Parr and Petey. Play on. Yeah, defender was on the line.
Yeah, good defence.
Yep. And good look by the referees. Oh, no, going to be an offside penalty.
I think the roll was about, what, 2 metres from the line?
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
helped
Yeah.
the defence. If they could just go for Ray, she can just take 1 step.
Oh, yeah, she's, definitely tall timber. Oh, Petey gets in. Gets in between English and Adams. There we go, pre-touch tight. Let's have a look at the replay. But once again, we see the Australian players coming together to get a good outcome for the Scorpions.
Sweep it. Laura goes wide.
Really wide.
Just late. Just a late decision to come in.
Yeah, and with the sweepers, we see a lot of teams sort of holding the sweeper up till the touch is made. But that time, Laura got around nice and early. She was at least a few metres outside the touch point, which created that the defender having a sprint across the field. And I really want the Cobras to score one here. See them take it into the line. There we go. Blind sweep round the back for Meg Muir. And a little follow play. Yeah. Duff, good touch,
Better attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good play.
Yeah, she read it well. She didn't turn her shoulders to chase the half, which means she was able to just get back inside and reach. So kept the shape good, so she could do 2 jobs technically. Cover the half short.
Yeah, good look by Ryan, but referees called them offside.
The half in that position's got to just go. They can't. Looks like Laura's trying
It's actually a
to
scoop.
telegraph the pass.
That's correct, yeah. It's just a short side scoop.
Yep.
Yep. Meg on the ball again. Oh, way to try and get the pass away there. But good work by the far side winger. She's been really active today, made some good decisions.
Yeah. Yep. She's played a few big games. That's Billy Taylor. She's plays for the Manly club. She's won late 8 on the wing for Scorpions.
Okay, so 1 for Manly, 1 for Scorpions. Just a product of a really good club system.
Pretty much.
Here we go. Boom. As we see Leah Pucky get over there for a touchdown.
She'll be leading Supercoach for 2 tries.
Yeah, definitely, mate. And a hard worker,
Yep.
Always runs hard, always plays good hard footy. As we see on the replay, see Duff laying the ball in there. Eyes up footy by Ryan. Short side was open. And boom.
Defenders got caught there. Laura's at link and Jenna was at middle. That's,
A couple of policy breaks there.
yeah, look, the half,
Protect short and don't shut short side.
pretty much. Yep. Let the half go through and try and man up would
Yep.
would be the usual defensive policy for all teams.
Yep.
So,
Here we go. Clemson and Barker. Yep, we got Bella Bauer there in the middle as well with Sade. Oh, there we go. Good positive look at the line.
yeah, they just had to drop that ball back to shot, eh? There
Yeah.
was a bit of an opportunity.
Bit of space. Yep. There we go.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
Good. That's better.
Yeah, nice. And that's like you said earlier, mate. Boom.
Nice try.
There we go. Hey, let's turn that one over to Scott McAllister down on the grounds. What did you think of that one, mate?
Yeah, happened right in front of me, fellas. That was a really nice try there from the Cobras. Good backup, took a little deflection as well. So good recovery, gets hands on the ball, slams it down. Try time.
Excellent, mate. You know, you've just come on board with us, mate. We see the Cobras scoring a touchdown. Could be a great sign of things to come, Scotty.
Well, yeah, hopefully they get a little bit of momentum off that try there, hold out in this set and get themselves back into the match.
Saw the difference between the same players they ran before, but the half just
Took off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. The job is to get in the in goal.
That's right.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, good work there. And look at those meters. Munching the meters. Oh. Thought they might be looking for that plant a couple of meters out. No, but good work.
Cobras chill on that, so
Yeah.
diffused that.
Nice, Laura. Good little pass off. Still out on the 7. Tosh making the touch.
Good pressure from the link.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Yep. Ray Barker stepping up there to take that away. And that's probably those kind of moments that the defence need. You know, those intelligent players stepping up and, you know, picking them off.
Yeah, reading, being aware of the threat. You know, you can see that defensive situations like that. She was aware. You know, it's just, I suppose, is inconsistent defence.
Yeah,
See what I
correct.
mean?
Yeah.
Like situational. You know, look, they shut down the short side on their last try.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you need to read the situation, stay out.
Correct.
Let the half go through.
Good, Ray. Nice strong pass by Ray. Good, mate.
And other tries where the link's getting up and then not being there. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool, mate. That was a good coast to coast by the Cobras.
Overall, the game's improved.
Yeah, definitely.
Scorpions playing a lot better.
Yep. Back into a bit of footy. See Alicia Tapago down the far sideline. Off to Ryan. Looking to do what they do best. Just a little hooking back in for the middles. Yeah, Duff. Good ball promotion there. Leia's going to lay it on in. Nice and strong platform. Yeah, good work, far side winger. Oh. Here we go, through the hands. She's, winger on the outside. Big dive, tall timber. Yeah, great touch on the outside.
Good footy all round. It'll be a forward pass, but that was good footy.
Mate, yeah, really nice from sideline to sideline.
Yep, it was phase early on. Went to the corner, recycle. Somehow they got an overlap. Just defenders just getting too keen to go up and in, and then nice cut ball. It was real forward, but it was a good ball.
And she's hurt herself.
Billy's made it, but Billy Vaz, put your body on the line. She's made a good touch, so good footy
Yeah.
all round.
Oh, yeah, she's hurt herself in her groin there as we see her limping off the field. Hope she's going to be all right.
Should be fine.
Yep, as we see the Cobras coming back into the midfield. Need a bit of momentum here. McConnell gets it down. Ballabauer out of half. There we go, ball left probably 10 metres from the touchdown line. Try line. With the terminology change in the rules.
What do the New Zealanders say? Try line?
Eh?
Touchdown?
Tries. It's always been tries. Try lights, tries. Everything's a try.
What a game.
Yep, that's right. Awesome. See the ball set back to the centre. Scorps like to put the middles under a lot of pressure coming through touch 4 and 5. We're about to see Lucy McDonald come out of half.
Oh, just over the top.
Yeah, there you go. And the winger was probably in a good position to turn and make the touch, but yeah, eyes for the ball, unfortunately, there.
Liquor paint in that one, I reckon. It's gone over her fingers. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I was close, mate. Yep, was close. If you didn't have to cut your fingernails for touch footy.
Were you close to that one, Scotty?
Yeah, I was pretty close. I was just sweeping around the in-goal area actually at the time and just a whisker away from getting fingernails onto that one. Yeah, like I said, if you could bedazzle the old fingernails like you used to be able to, get the nail polish on, all that sort of jazz, but can't do that, boys. Got to keep it nice and short. And unfortunately, the ball sailed over and another try to the Scorps.
Don't even know what bedazzling is, mate.
Nice ball, Lucy, too. We should credit Lucy McDonald with a
Yeah, definitely, mate.
cut ball.
Yep, great look. Well, Sade, there you go. Yeah, she's a nice, solid, intense player, isn't she? Sade Solian.
Yeah, those bursts of speed.
Yep.
like she does put the opposition under a bit of their eyes light up, I'd say, saying, oh, we're going to defend this. So I'd like to see her do a lot more too.
There we go. Still got to touch up the sleeve. Let's see what Charlie can sort out there.
Yeah,
Boom.
Good run. Good
Oh,
line.
nice. Yep.
Good play.
That was a really nice wide pass there by Charlie. Created a bit of width on the play. Runners all holding wide.
Yeah, the Sade looking to run, come and just,
Held outside shoulder.
yeah, just change the line subtly.
Boom. Nice 10-metre pass, which
Yeah.
created the space. Really nice setup. I tell you, there's coaches at home watching that going, Yep, bit of width on attack, folks. Width and depth, that's the one. It's all about time.
Hard running.
Yeah, hard running, Sade. We
Yep.
just spoke about it.
Yep.
Cool, as we see the Scorps, got their two stalwarts back together.
Sweep it for a dump, possibly. Switch butt.
Oh, nice. Here we go, bit of footy. Yeah, great ball movement, really.
So that you can see that they've run that set up a couple of times and got into the 7, and Cobras have pulled out and stopped that dump. So they just good adaptation. They just switch it up.
Yep.
And they shift the ball.
And stay live.
Yeah, stay alive.
Awesome, as we see a penalty there on the 7. Laura's going to take one here, I reckon. Meg Muir out to make the touch. Yeah, good defence there. Yep. Laura Wildey, Meg Muir working really well together. What's Laura Petey working out here with Leash?
Just taking her time, mate.
Yeah, mate. Nice, taking their time to get them all the way out. They're quite happy to get a couple of steps inside, though, aren't they? And plant the ball to Scorps. There we go.
That's a falcon, fellas.
Hey, Scotty, too hotty, you know it, mate. If anyone was
Knock
going to
the hat
call
off.
it, knock the hat off. Seen a couple of those. Yeah, but great work by McConnell there. Cops it in the head, straight back on the transition.
Obviously, good. She's in a good spot up above her middle.
Awesome, we see them just pushing down the sideline to get some fresh legs on. There we go, Cobras. Oh, yep, just a bit.
Yeah, 7 on the field there, guys. Got away with that one.
Yeah,
That was all the time, Tristan. Eh?
all the time, mate. Yeah. Got out of there. She didn't impact it too much, though. We go, Scorps looking to bring some fresh legs on. We are 37th minute of the game, 3 minutes to go. The score is 7-2 to the Scorpions. Would like to see the Cobras get another one, though, before the end of the game. It's given a bit of confidence, leading into the finals this afternoon. As Leia Pucky lays the ball in there, Duff. We've got Ryan round the back.
Nice.
That is such nice touch football.
It's the same one as yesterday, was
Yeah,
it?
mate.
Yep.
Yep.
Was it a switch out? But Lays
Yep.
just drive. Kate Ryan's sweep.
Yep.
Just hard running footy. Perfect.
Lay's so strong, isn't she?
Yeah.
So strong. An awesome platform. What do you reckon, Scotty too hotty? We've got 2.5 minutes to go. Cobra's going to be able to get us one here.
Oh, we hope so for Queensland's sake. Riding home the Brisbane Cobras, but just too good, the Scorps. They're really getting a lot of momentum leading into the quarterfinals this afternoon.
Yeah, mate. Here we go. That's what you see. Yep, Charlie Barker. They're going to score a touchdown. Here we go. It's the guys that are out there at the moment. Nice, Brookie. Off to Adams, back to Barker. And you see the defenders rolling off there.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, hard luck. Hard luck, Brookie.
Yeah, once again, the defenders were chill. They didn't want to commit. Charlie's changed the angle and accelerated.
Yep.
And that just creates space straight away. So,
Yeah, we saw those opportunities too in the sort of men's game yesterday with the Rebels when the defence don't want to make those touches. So it's really hard, isn't it? You've really got to talk those through and train that kind of stuff if you're going to roll off. Oh, we just see a ball to ground there by the Scorps. So
it's probably their first mistake in the second half.
yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Says a lot.
What was it? Was it half time? 3-0?
3-0, correct. Yep.
Yeah, so
5-2.
well, just kind of mistakes. They just, present their authority on the game, haven't they? So
100%. Here we go. We see, So Barker's still out there with Adams. One of the girls going to set up. The Scorps are working really well here, not to let them get to the line. There you go, Brookie. Great platform, as always. Nice. Down there on Adams and McConnell. Well covered by the link winger.
Yep.
Yep.
It was a good phase. Wasn't sure the ball to link was the right option, but it was a good phase. So maybe that was a planned move. But
Yep.
the recovery from the Scorpions was excellent.
And ref's got him for offside there, so looking at 6 touches at the line, they'll probably be able to see the rest of the game out with the ball. Charlie Barker. Good touch made over there on the far side. Mate, I like the depth that the Cobras team are standing at the moment. Nice and deep, 20 metres out, might have a running play. There we go McConnell in for Adams. Just looking for a little punish there on the short side. Yeah, good touch. 20 seconds to play in the game. Adams looking, there's a nice left to right pass. Just a little bit short there by the winger. 2 touches to play. What are you running, mate? 10 seconds. We want to get a dump down.
Chip and chase.
Yeah. You watching the rugby league last night. There we go, last touch. There goes the final hooter in the game. Adams gets in goal.
Try time.
Boom.
Oh, touch by Billy Taylor.
Oh, really, really good touch to finish the game.
Wait, hold on. No, she called no. The
Called miss.
referee signaled touch. Billy Taylor said no. Try time. So
There we go.
end of the game. Scorpions too good. Quality from them, second half.
Yeah, definitely. Scorpions are definitely going to be featuring this afternoon in the quarterfinals. Swain Rally, thanks a lot, mate. It's been fun here in the commentary box. Scotty Too Hotty down on the grounds. Nice to have you with us too, buddy. We'll be talking to you later on.
Thanks, fellas. Good game.
Awesome. Bring it.
And welcome back to CX Stadium here in Coffs Harbour. And we are not too far from getting a men's open match underway. It's Brisbane City Cobras and South Queensland Sharks. Another local derby here on Field 1. And Tony Trad joins me in commentary for this match. And Tony, you must be thrilled to see a Queensland derby here on Field 1.
Yeah, it's another one of those stitch-ups. No, no, actually pretty good. This should be a good game. We saw the Sharks yesterday with some great attacking options, hoping their D's a little bit better. I haven't seen much of the Broncos, but winners of the inaugural NRL Touch Premiership as the Broncos. Of course, they're playing as the Brisbane City Cobras in this game, so they're not quite the same team. But I'm looking forward to the Queensland derby. There's a lot of rivalry even in Queensland, right?
Absolutely, mate. Particularly these two, just down the highway from each other, play a lot of touch against each other.
Oh, nice
Yeah,
left
nice
to right.
ball. Carmichael gets it out as well. And just dropped there from young Caleb Matters.
What a shame. He had that ball. It just fell out of his hand like a slippery eel.
A slippery eel.
What a shame. That was a good play to start the foray for the Cobras and almost 1-0.
So it's the Sharks with the ball now. They're still undefeated in the tournament, South Queensland. 5-0 at the moment. Cobras are 3-1. And Norman throws a beautiful right to left. Does he get down underneath?
That's down. No, it's touched.
Ooh, touch made. Yeah, the young fella's put his hand up. The referee was on the spot.
Yeah,
So
well done.
So it makes up for that little error in the end there. Dropped the ball, Caleb Matters, but big touch made there to shut that one down.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, you see a different style straight away now from the Sharks. So they went to Peter Norman ball playing right to left. We didn't see a lot of that yesterday. Today is, moving day. We've got this round game, Scotty, and then later on the next game these teams play will be a quarter-final. So Cobras are looking for some points on the board and trying to get a win here to secure a quarter-final spot. And as you rightly said, Sharks undefeated, already have a quarter-final position locked up.
So penalty here to the Cobras. So it's Hooper on there, the number 8. It's Chisholm with the ball now. Hooper's sweeping around the back. He gets the ball now, comes off the left foot. He's just created something out of absolute nothing. Norman looks at Mar looks at Norman. There's plenty of chat between them both as they walk off the field, but it's the Cobras with the opening try in this match.
Yeah, well done, the Cobras. And interesting thing there, Peter Norman saw the sweep, number 3, so he makes the touch. So there's no numbers right now. There's no numbers. That's man on. Dave Maher's saying that, Peter, you have to hit. Peter's saying, Dave, there's no numbers because I'm a left, middle and I made it, so it's sweeping to man on man. And it's a communication breakdown, but we saw a lot of that yesterday with the Sharks, didn't we, in defence?
Yeah, absolutely. The match that we called when they played the Rebels, I think it was...
Cody Green.
Cody Green with a chance there, but yeah, coming off a 11-10 win against the Rebels, so defence wasn't really a high priority yesterday. So hopefully that's something that they were looking to address today. But not the greatest start from the Sharks, but they get a repeat set here and they're running at the line. That's Adam Pride who fires a ball out. They've got them stretched here. They rip it back again.
Great
Pop
try.
on the inside.
Great
If he
try.
gets it down, this is going to be a beautiful try to South Queensland, and it is. Wow, sideline to sideline. Changed the direction multiple times and a really good finish as well.
Yeah, that was excellent, man. That was a really good touch football. Again, going with the ball in the air rather than the one-on-one mismatches there. And Broncos, I mean, they scored on about the 4th phase there. So great work, by the Cobras, I beg your pardon. Really made them earn that. Great work by the winger then. Cody just couldn't get around. Number 17 just couldn't get there for the second effort. But, James Courtney did a great job to stop the try on the long ball. Really earned that touchdown they did, the Sharks. So full credit there to the Brisbane City Cobras. James Seguiara with the ball. Is that James Seguiara? He's a Cronulla have cut him loose, and he's playing for the Cobras. Now, are they under the salary cap there or what?
Cronulla always under the salary cap.
No, I'm talking about the Cobras.
Oh, the Cobras, mate. Yeah, no such thing as salary caps in touch football. Get them in. Interesting, though, with their side, Ryan Moffat, who's one of their lead players, is he's got the jacket on in the box. He's not playing in this match, so...
Yeah.
Interesting against the Sharks team. Hopefully he hasn't got an injury or anything like that at the moment. But
I think he's got an injury. The word on the street that he's got a little bit of a slight injury. So whether they'll see him back for the quarterfinals, I'm not sure. So that's a bit of a blow for the Cobras. Great hands by the Sharks. Look at the second and third effort again by the Cobras. They're in numbers in defence. This is what I like about them. This is what I liked about them when most of these players were playing for the Broncos, is they play as a unit. We talked yesterday about, defences going one-on-one. These guys go as a unit with second and third efforts. So don't have the superstars, but they really play as a team. They play really well. Oh, a little flick past Cody Green, bit of flair.
Bow into half. He just puts the head down, just throws a big speculator left to right. Sharks recover. Whoa.
Whoa.
Nice little hoik over the old shoulder.
It's a skyhook. LeBron James.
So try to create a little something there. Doesn't come off. Young Lockie Carmichael. As the Sharks work down their sideline and get some substitutions on. So Adam Pride back into the side. Wasn't here for the first 2 days, so it's a pretty handy addition when you can bring an Australian men's open player into your team.
Absolutely, there he is with the ball, getting them moving.
Russell again. They've got him stretched. There's good ball movement again. Just switches all
wow.
over the place. Play on!
Go!
Now, if there's one person, but he's still going on Kenny Adams. If there was one person that was never going to go the length, unfortunately, it was probably Kenny Adams.
Kenny, get off the treadmill, son. Look at he gave us hope for a moment. It was a great smother, and then he's held on to the ball. He's got fantastic hands and the worst feet. That was
Oh, poor fella. He literally looks like his leg is being held together by about 8 rolls of strapping tape. So he's doing it tough. Probably the last thing he wanted to do was actually try to go the distance.
He did well, though. He saved a touchdown. He saved a try, and he's actually put him back in the attack. So well done. We've been harsh on him, but great job.
So Cobras, it's 1-1 here. They've got the ball as Green moves into his favourite position, the firer left
Tap
to right.
back,
If he
tap
gets
back.
it on the inside,
Oh,
beautiful
yeah.
work. Caleb Matters, the young fella.
Woo.
Traddy, he's only about 15, 16, this kid. That
Caleb
is
Matters.
a big play there from the young man. And
This
they
is
take
like the
lead.
NBA, mate. We've had sky hooks. That's a jump shot. That's terrific. That's great from a young man who dropped the ball for a certain try in the first minute. Look at the height. It's Cody Green's special. Great ball. Look at that in the air. Caleb Matters, take a bow. That was fantastic. And Sean Hooper on the spot, knowing that's coming. That's great. That's great touch.
What a beautiful try from the Cobras there.
Yep.
The Sharks look to hit straight back, but Hooper
Yep.
covers his man.
Is he related to the Matters family?
He is. So,
He is?
yeah, Craig's the assistant coach. He's in the
Yep.
box as well. He's one of his sons, 3 sons coming through the ranks, all really
His
good
numbers,
football
good
players.
hands. Look at the effort by the Cobras. Did he get there, Hooper? No. But once again, 3 swarming. Geez, they're just so committed. So Craig Matters
Yes,
is Caleb Matters'
father.
father.
Yep.
So he's from very good stock.
Absolutely very good stock. Former Australian Open men's player.
One of the best.
Yep.
One of the best.
So it's always great when you see the next generation coming through, those former superstars from days gone by.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, Craig would be proud of his son. I mean, Craig was a fantastic player. Look at him. He's looking fit as too.
They turn it over there. It's Ryan who turns the ball over. Wasn't too happy with the little mistake.
This is a game here.
It's got a feeling about it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because they're just relentless. The Cobras, they're relentless. They just won't stop. They keep coming at you in defence. They don't give up. They don't have the speed or the imagination of the Sharks, I can tell you that. But Cody Green, number 17, has a brilliant left to right pass. And you just saw what Caleb Matters did. Sean Hooper has a great turn of speed. Seguiaro is creative out of dummy half.
Yeah.
So
Here he goes
Hooper
again, Matters. Yep. Tim
sorry,
Marks.
Matters, yes.
So Green in the half. He links up with Bauer. Bauer just directing traffic. It's Carmichael with the ball. Another good young player for the Cobras.
Surely they're going down for Green here. Surely.
Here it comes. Call there from Tony
it is.
Trad. Comes to left to
To
right.
the link.
Oh,
God.
and shot. Yeah, didn't get arms up.
penalty.
Puts his hands up.
That's a
and,
penalty.
Yeah, you think so?
Absolutely. He's bumped him, sure, but he's made no attempt to make the touch with the hand. He's read it, Dave Maher, I think it is. But how is that not a penalty when you're shoulder to shoulder? If you're going to make a touch, you make it with your hand, not with your shoulder.
Yep.
If you put your hand out and your shoulder hits, fair enough, but it's a shoulder touch. You're going to get 6 weeks in the NRL.
Oh, and some these
some.
days.
Yeah, and a character reference. But anyway, let's not go there.
And poor old Ken Adams as well. The mummy with his bandaged up leg. Now he's copping shots, so he's got busted legs. Now he's got sore shoulders. But he's still out there, and they're coming his way as well. Now they go short there.
Yeah,
Now the referees
late pass.
pick that one up. Touch and pass.
The mummy. Oh,
Oh, I feel poor Kenny Adams.
no, I love it. That'll stick.
Here he is.
There's the mummy.
He is flying up the field.
Matters again. He's busy. He's very, very busy.
good to see that he's just got confidence. God,
Yep.
I could imagine if I was
Yep.
a 16-year-old kid coming up against Norman, Pride, Russell,
16, holy
no
dooly.
problems. Hooper has a go now.
Speed to burn. Great touch.
Yeah, Jesse Curtis.
Yeah. That's good footy, though. He's a good player, Hooper. Out of half there. Jesse Curtis, desperate lunge.
And it's Curtis now who takes the first hit up. And they're working towards the substitution box again. Curtis again, just doing the hard yards there. Jesse after a big defensive effort down the other end. Norman's on again now.
For Marn.
Yep.
You only get 6, Pete. You only get 6. Pete's arguing. Peter, after 5 comes 6. You only get 6 touches in this game.
So good field position for the Cobras here after that set. So,
but here's a question for you. We've been going 10 minutes 32 seconds into the game. Has Caleb Matters come off?
I don't think he has, mate, to be honest. Why would you take him off at the
why
moment?
would you?
He's youthful. He's got plenty in the tank. But there's no reason for him to come off. So
No. That's a good read there by our Connor P. Connor P's back on the field there at left link for the Sharks. Read that passive beautifully. They're trying the left to right passive, the Cobras. I think they need to even maybe go short to the front door and then long to the wing on the tap back. But Connor Pamatau, been working overnight on the pronunciation. Connor Pamatau.
Pamatau,
I've
right.
probably still got it wrong. My friends in New Zealand, correct me if I'm wrong. Like to see a little bit more out of him. Here comes Love.
And ball down again. So a couple of errors creeping into the Sharks now. And again, the Cobras just back to basics. Nice ball. Adam Russell goes the goose step down the sideline.
Yeah, he's a good player too, Adam Russell, I'll tell you. They're a talented family, the Russell family.
So we've actually got all Russells on the field. So Corey and Brad on the Sharks side and Adam on the Cobras. So they're looking for bragging rights here in the Russell family as Carmichael gets into the in-goal area. Links up with Caleb Matters again.
Who else?
This kid is having the game of his life.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Just remind me again, how old?
Mate, I think he's only 15, 16.
16. Look at him. Fantastic job. Lachlan Carmichael from half. Matters gets it down. I'm not sure about the poodle haircut, right? I'm not sure about that. But then again, I can't talk about hair. I'm the last bloke.
We've got nothing, both of us.
nothing.
Absolutely, we can't comment on that.
We've got nothing. But when you play like he's playing at his age, you can wear your hair any way you want.
Absolutely.
The poodle. We've got the mummy. We've got the poodle.
Mate,
They're going good.
they're going really good.
Cobras, aren't they?
They tend to frustrate the Sharks a bit. I think it's just their style of defence and, like you said, their dogged nature and how they turn up for each other. But just over the years, they always tend to rattle the Gold Coast teams, South Queensland and the Titans when they've been playing. So,
Mate, it's just about, we spoke a little bit about it yesterday. It's a left to right pass, great work. Great pressure put on there by James Courtney just to force that ball to ground. It's about styles. It's about matchups. The game's more mental than anything. And this team, and you being from Queensland would know, there's a history of this team.
absolutely.
They go at each other, hammer and tong, South Queensland Sharks and the Cobras of Brisbane. They go at each other, hammer and tong. So even though this isn't as physical as far as days gone by, there's just that rivalry.
Yep.
It's almost like the Roosters Souths in the NRL.
Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah, it's a really good example, actually. And, it's a funny mix as well, just the way the regions break up in Queensland. There's quite a few, particularly for the Redlands Club. It's actually technically closer for them to play for the Cobras.
Yep.
But it's just the old history. They're a South Queensland affiliate, so they drive an hour down the road and they represent their region. So there's always that as well, just how close the players are. And it even comes down to park footy. They play each other on a Monday, Wednesday night all the time, as Norman just can't connect with Pride, who tries to bat it onto home as well. So it's Hooper.
Yeah, so it's interesting that the Sharks, in the first 14 minutes, have tried to play in front of the line. So they're throwing a lot of long balls and passing in front of the line. Nothing from half, nothing one-on-one. We saw you say against the Rebels, one-on-one with the sweepers, going from half, carving them up. They're not trying against the Cobras. They're actually trying to ball play. So I don't know whether they feel that's the style. At the moment, that's not really working. Maybe they need a change. Maybe like to see someone go from half Norman with the legs or Connor. Here's a sweep here, or Pride. There we go. Oh, well, that was an attempt.
There's problems
He's
here.
hit his own player here.
And just flicks it out. Jesus, he almost created an opportunity there.
Yeah, but he's right, and Norman's arguing, but he's saying I've got a shirt pull. That's a different story.
Right.
But he definitely ran into Dave Marr, so that block. But I think he was looking to go from half.
Nice
Intercept.
ball picked off.
Intercept.
It's the mummy. Go all the way, son.
Oh, my God. He's 120 to
Oh,
1.
and he slaps him around the back of the head. Here we go. Here's the rivalry we're talking about.
Absolutely.
Now, there's a bit of chat here.
Yeah, Seguiaro's fired up. Have a look at him, Ryan.
Oh, wow.
He's loving it.
Oh, I tell you.
Ryan and Hipper is standing up here for the young boys, and good on you, Ryan. He's not taking that crap from them. That was uncalled for.
So here we go. Just a little bit of it. They got tangled up.
Let's see what happens here.
Kenny Adams isn't too happy,
Oh,
so he just goes pushka around the back of the chops.
Yeah, and then he gets another push there. But here's what happened. Bradley Russell's given him the final push, but the truth is the Sharks players gripped the ball in the first instance, and that's a professional foul. It should go to the bin.
Yeah, and off he goes.
Rod Bowen, absolutely spot on. Now, what he's done, he's got
Bradley
Brad Russell for the coming in third man, which is fair enough, but the first player probably also could have gone to the sin bin because he grabbed the ball in a strip to slow them down. What about the mummy? Talk about excitement.
Oh, he's turned this game around.
Oh.
So Cobras, they've got the advantage here.
Yep.
They've got the extra player. Can they take it now?
Got the numbers.
So Bauer, he's just
There
going
it
to
is.
take it. They'll go through the middle and
Yep.
slams it down. They have got them on the ropes here at the moment, the Cobras.
It's the mental battle, I'm telling you, it's what it is. And they're fired up. Brisbane City Cobras are fired up.
We are standing in the commentary box at the moment behind glass, but we can hear the atmosphere and the chat that's out there in the boxes and on the field. So it's sheep stations out here at the moment.
It's serious stuff. And you know, Hayden Moffat, who's arguably one of their best players, Australian representative, he's not even playing. So it's been a courageous effort thus far. Let's see what the Sharks can come back with. Here we go.
Yeah, just a bit flat on that one.
Yeah, it is. See, I like to see this matchup here. You got Corey Russell, you got Connor, and I think that's Jaden out there, perhaps Jaden Love, if I'm not mistaken, number 4. So there's got to be something here.
Yeah,
now their speed. Now Connor's the passer, Corey's got the footwork laterally, and Jaden's got the speed. So between the three of them, they've got to be creative here and try and play behind the line a little bit, get someone to bite. Let's see what they come up with.
So it's
See what
Jordan
shape
Watts
they're showing
there
here.
with the ball.
I think they're going to run a sweep for Russell, are they?
He's directing traffic, Russell. He's got arms going
Cody Green's
all
not
over
going
the
to let
place.
that happen. Great work, Cody Green. He didn't let that happen, so they had to go to a passing play. But, of course, because the link made it, it was man-on-man. That's experience.
So watch him do the hard stuff here. The Cobras, they're not shying away for it. Nice little dummy, gets him an extra couple of metres.
They want another crack, and the Sharks have to make sure not to give a penalty away here and give them an easy set on the line with the player down.
So just take a burner there to reset, but Bart's now straightens them back up, pops out Green, pops it back on. So nice ball work here from the Cobras again. Good strong
Last
touch there, but they carry on here. Bart
Got
takes them
numbers
on.
again.
They do have numbers.
Oh, no. Butchered.
Yeah, hands on heads in the Cobras box. Real chance there. Green just couldn't quite get that flick ball out to Courtney to finish it off, and just almost picked it off on the first touch.
Yeah, he's good at that too.
Ooh.
Settle down.
Mate.
It's all happening.
We're going to need the halftime break, let alone the players.
It's been so unorthodox, but it's great.
It's good footy, isn't it?
Is.
It's great footy to watch.
It is. It's great footy. You're not going to score any super coach points.
Nah.
But it's been great footy.
So the experience is seeing just getting them going forward again. That's what he does best as Norman looks to link up with Pride. He juggles.
Matters has made the touch there.
Yeah, so great defence as well.
And we're back to 6-on-6. So they keep just attacking that link hole. They're going link hole right to left, the Sharks, and they're going long to the wing left to right. They're not trying to play behind the line, so we've seen no acting half runs, no Roosters, no MLs. So, again, I'm not sure on the strategy. Maybe it's because they're already in the quarters. I'm a little bit unsure on the strategy yesterday. I'm a bit unsure on the strategy. And the reason that I harp on about this is because they are actually a really good side.
Yep.
But for them to win this tournament against teams like the Cobras, the Hornets, and also the Rebels, they've got to get strategy right.
Yep. So Sharks now 30 seconds left on the clock, so they'll be looking to get a try here going into the halftime break and get some momentum going into the second half as Curtis rolls through. It's that man Norman again, throws a good ball, but Courtney covered again.
Left to right, they're going to wing. Right to left, they're going to link. And Craig Matters, experienced player, one of the best Australia's ever had. If he's read that, he's just going to reinforce that now at halftime and say, well, left to right, winger stay out on man on, and right to left, try and go man on because they're going to hit link. Or winger, strike the link.
Plenty of experience in the Cobras box. Also, Michael Bartz as well in the coaching staff there. So, recent Brisbane Broncos premiership winning captain. So,
and an excellent player and an excellent thinker of the game, Bartsy.
Absolutely.
So they've got two really good players and two strategic coaches there. And I'll tell you what they both do, both of them. They both, having watched Craig when he played for Australia, and I was early on in my coaching, about 1932, and been around when Bartsy was playing as well. They really encapsulate a team. They get you around. They build a good culture. You know, they really want you to play, and there's a real energy and excitement, and you can see that in the Cobras. So they're very good at that.
Absolutely. It's out on the field at the moment. They're doing everything right. The Cobras, they are leading against South Queensland Shark, the undefeated South Queensland Sharks team in this men's open division. It's 4-2 to the Cobras at the halftime break, and we'll be back with the second half very shortly. Welcome back. CX Stadium, absolute cracker here on field one between South Queensland and the Cobras. It's the Cobras leading this one 4-2 in the local derby. Plenty of heat, plenty of fire in the first half, Traddy.
Yeah.
And plenty more to come in the second, you'd think.
I think so, although I must say the referees, and we haven't even mentioned them, so that's a big wrap. They've kept it under wraps. You know, Brett Freshwater out in the centre there, Luke Saldern, Rob Bowen. The fact that we haven't mentioned them is a credit to how they're going. So they're very experienced referees. They won't take any rubbish. So if it fires up, they might put it out. I wouldn't mind seeing a bit of heat, though. A little bit of flame.
There's a fair chance there might be more to come, but probably a good thing that the halftime break came when it did, because it was all on there in the back end of the first half.
Well, when mummy makes a break, and he got hit. No one likes to see their mummy get hit, right?
No, exactly. You back up the mummy.
That's it.
And the boys came flying in. Ryan and a heaper.
Big hellos to all the mothers out there. You're sacred, Here at Touch the Ball, we also are against violence against women, even if they're mummies.
Correct.
Right? Let's see. Sharks on the attack. Let's see if they change their style. Looks like they were heading for an ML here for Connor Pamatauda. Let's see, on the left to right. Yep, there it is. To the passive
Goes
link.
out the back.
Try.
They've got him stretched here.
There you go.
There you go. So, yep, that's obviously what the coaching staff wanted at the halftime break, but that was just a good setup and nice movement there from the Sharks, and they get the opener in the second half.
That's a good change-up. That's what I would have expected to see coming into the tournament. That was, that's bread and butter. That's Connor's bread and butter, so that was almost too easy, but he's a class player. We spoke about him yesterday, international player. You set for him on that left to right ML, he's going to hit that passive link all day. And then I wouldn't be surprised to see you set up again, and then they'll fake to him, pump, and go the other way. Let's see if they come up with that change-up a bit later on.
All right, let's see how the Cobras respond here. Cody Green, he goes left to right as well. They've got him stretched. Nice flick ball out the
flick
back.
it.
What did he need to do?
Just
did he have
pass
time
it.
to get his hands out there and get the ball out?
Alex, you had time. Just pass it. It just had to get there. It didn't have to be a money ball. Good hit back. Good pressure by the wingers there by the Sharks. So they've held on.
So the Sharkies now coming out of their end as Russell brings it out to Jacob Hall.
Yep.
And good to see Hall back on the field, but they're going to change over here. Penalty given. So no touch made.
No touch.
Little 1%ers that can kill you in the end of the day.
Absolutely, coach killer. Cody Green, number 7, he's starting to come into the game now. Russell with the ball. Cody, he can tear a team apart when he's in the mood. Sharks will be aware of that.
So Bart's with the ball, just feeds it back to Green. They're just dancing around here, so there's just no options for the Cobras, but Green rips a nice ball out to Bart. He comes off his right foot, but they recover nicely there. Bradley Russell.
That's what the Sharks needed to do yesterday against the Rebels. So, hopefully they've studied that overnight. Their defence is certainly much better today. Sweeper here for Russell.
Turns against. Green gets down.
Wrong side.
Just fires one out to Matters. He does a big jump in the hoop in the inside, so wow.
Defense. Great second of it. That'll be a late pass penalty, surely. Ball down. What?
Interesting call here. So,
ball down.
Wow.
Okay.
So, I'm presuming in that instance that he's actually lost the ball into a player and regathered it. It's the only thing I can think of.
I'm assuming that's the case.
So, they're back on the attack. The Sharks. That's Love, who's been dangerous. He's the leading try scorer for the Sharks in this tournament so far. 8 tries so far for Love as he moves into half.
Right to left pass, right to left.
Goes short. Geez, I think if he holds on to that McAllister, he goes straight under the post.
And Love was looking for the bump there, so if he got the ball back on the bump, the numbers were there as well. But that was all about the drive through the middle. That was good work by the Sharks.
Yeah, so
but once against the Cobras, they just keep turning up. So
yeah, that's it. But they're showing their intent in this opening stanza of the second half here, the Sharks. But let's see what the Cobras have got. We know that they can score as well, and they haven't gone anywhere yet, and they still lead this match by 1 try. As Bauer just throws that one out, but was never really on that play.
No, there's hit and hope there. Not the greatest setup, I guess, to be fair to him, but they're down the other end of the field, and that's all they need to do at the moment. They just keep the ball down the other end of the field, make the Sharks work it back. It'll go to Curtis now. McAllister, I think it is. Singh. And they'll work their way to the box with Curtis. Bring some fresh troops, sweeping on. Find the ball back into the middle.
Here we go. It's Tom Ma with the ball. Nice touch made there. Took a little bit of sting out. Ma again. Goes into Norman, into half. Throws it, but goes behind Adam Pride.
I'd just like to see Norman go from half. I just don't see, you've got... Jaden Love has a better pass than Peter Norman. Peter Norman can pass. But Jaden has a better pass. Connor has a better pass. Pete's got fantastic foot speed, especially from half.
So you just want to see him pick up and go.
I'd like to see him gas, especially from 8, 9, 10 out.
Yep.
There's not many that can go with him on the roll. I'd just like to see him do that. Just gas the saver to the short or gas the offside player.
So Green again here. He comes back again.
Onside. That's
And
late.
It's going to be a touch and pass against Chisholm.
Yeah, they've lost the way a little bit too there. The Cobras with Green, he's a left to right passer, so you can't give him setups to go right to left. They've got to drag that Sharks middle over and let Cody either hit link or wing or middle or fake and come back short. So they really need to drag that Sharks right middle over the 50 and open up the space for Cody, and that's when he's absolutely most dangerous.
So Russell back on the field and Love. Nice drive in there. Norman here. Picks and goes. They go the bat on. Yeah, Connor P. Direct it.
Just run, Forrest, run. Just run.
So Cobras, let's see how they get out of their end. They've done a pretty good job to get out of this danger territory. But
you've
as I say that, the Sharks are putting maximum pressure on.
You're good. Don't blame the Sharks. It's you, Scotty McAllister. You are the mock. We
mate.
identified that yesterday. Commentator's curse.
No, you pulled worse ones than me yesterday, mate.
I don't know, mate. Jury's out on that. Hooper gets hit late after the ball, and that's not a very good set of 6. And they can thank Scott McAllister for putting the absolute mock on them.
Yeah, I completely mocked them on that one. That was their worst set by far, getting out of their end of the field.
You killed them.
So let's see how they defend it. Nice touch there from Tim Bartz. Gives a little smile as well to Jaden Love. So they got him stretched here a little bit, but they recover nicely. They turn it back in towards the middle. Brad Russell with the ball.
Russell
gives
down
it
for
to
Love here. That's what you want.
Yep, gives it to Corey Russell, his brother. Turns it back
Sweeper
to
for
Brad.
Love. Sweeper for Love.
Dishes.
Back.
Gets back.
It's a grain.
Pops back inside.
He called a miss.
Yeah, good honesty there from Tim Bartz. Expect nothing but that from him.
Yep.
But yeah, they just had them completely stretched then.
Yeah. I think they missed an opportunity, to be honest. I think it's a great setup play, the fake sweep, to come back to 2-step. If they hit the link, I think it's an easier touchdown there. I don't know if we'll get a replay. You see there, he's in the big hole. But, great footy. Good call, Bartz. I think the referee was going to award it anyways down, but it's great to see a player get up and be honest. That's what our game is about.
And we're back level.
Yep, just like that.
4-all.
On the back of you mocking their drive, going from good field position.
No!
No!
He holds on to that one. That is a try for all money. Nicholas Foxcroft.
He's dropped his chocolates. He had it open. He's done a Felice Kafusi from last night.
What about that? Oh, my God. Felice. I'm sure the boys haven't been chirping up to Felice this morning at the recovery session.
No doubt.
Wow.
Well, I was...
nice collision.
Ryan doesn't mind it, does he, Seguiara? He'll go again. He'll have another bar of that with Jesse Curtis.
Yeah, it's good. That stopped their momentum completely.
Numbers? Well done, Matters. Yeah, Kafusi, there was a cheer in the household because I was playing a guy in Supercoach who had Kafusi. So I was high-fiving.
How about how Supercoach just takes over people's lives?
Oh, my God. It's a religion. I love it.
I had to quit.
Yeah, I told my wife I'll see you in 6 months.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I tried to quit. I just started I started twitching and stuff.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Yep. So Cobras with level. They want to reclaim the lead here. It's been the Sharks that have gone. Another shot. That looked like shoulders as well, and he's given it. Yeah, fair enough.
That's it. That's what I was talking about before. It's not that it's malicious, but you've got to get your arm out. We understand you're shutting down. I think if he puts his arm out, it's probably not a penalty, but when you do a shoulder charge, Luke Saldern right on that.
So 6 more. Curtis comes streaming in as Carmichael has a little dig.
Yeah. They like that left edge of the Sharks. I think they perceive a weakness there. Let's see what happens here. Will they go left edge again? Sweeper. Fake.
Comes up. Short. Beautiful.
Well worked.
He's having a great game, Lockie Carmichael. That was really well set up, and Bartz finishes it off.
Yeah. Carmichael, beautiful. Faked the sweeper, came back off the right, and he actually, basically what they did is they faked the fake, and then went back to the sweeper. Beautiful. Sharks overread it, thought it was a sweeper 2-step, started going back to the right, then went back to the sweeper. The important thing to run a play like that is the timing. If the sweeper overruns it, it's a forward pass. So hats off to Bartsy. The timing on the run was perfect. Beautifully orchestrated play. Goodness me.
So back in front, the Cobras They've done a great job. And 5-4 they lead in this match, and they've shut the Sharkies down here, so they're going to have to reset. It's Norman and Pride working together in the middle at the moment.
And
Russell's
Russell and
directing.
Love. Great.
So strike all over for the Sharks. Russell moves into half.
Link hole.
Oh, he looks to go short and almost presents itself there for Pride. Snatched at it,
I think
drops it.
Yeah, I think if he catches it, I think he's in.
So a couple of chances gone begging. But
Oh,
nice
good
meters
yards,
there from
good
Courtney.
meters.
Oh, and he holds. That's a fantastic effort.
It's a
because
juggle. He's a juggler.
if he ends up dropping that, that's change over
I think
probably.
so. Yeah.
Every
Oh.
play matters. So
Juggling.
let's see if they can get a little bit of joy from that. And that'll come down to Courtney holding on to the ball potentially as Bart throws it out. Ryan gets
forward
it out.
pass, forward
Yeah,
pass.
goes over the head of Caleb Mathis
Punched
as
the
well.
ground. He's left a 4-foot. I'm telling you.
Oh, the poor groundsman's just walked past and gone, oh, God.
Ryan into Hipper, I love him. He's so passionate.
Passionate, mate.
He
And
loves it, right?
He's a great kid as well.
Is he?
Oh, he's a super kid. Really nice. Always says g'day to you when you walk past him.
Good on him. He's the kind of guy you want in your team. I mean, he's thrown a pass. It was the right idea, not executed, and he's blamed himself and punched a hole that we're going to need about 3 litres of sand to fill. But he's right in this game.
So Sharkies down by 1. Let's see what they got. It's Ma with the ball. Gives it to Singh. Back to Ma. Bradley Russell's sweeping around the back, but Singh goes against him, and wow.
He's dropped it.
Oh, no.
He's dropped it.
Marcus Holm over the line.
God, they've run the midder. We call that the midder after the great midder Graham. New Zealand will be carving Australia up with that move for years. So we've named it the midder, and he's dropped it.
Wow. Beautiful play, isn't it?
Oh,
Really
yeah.
catches you off guard.
Absolutely. Catches the winger pulling a corner to the short side while the attacking wing is actually running an inline. Scores between the link and the wing, and they ran it beautifully. They executed it fantastic, and he just dropped it.
And they've given a penalty away here, the Cobras, not returning the ball to the mark, so they're going to be tapping it just on the other side of the halfway as they go over now. So it's touch 1. Down by 1 here, the Sharks. So can they level it back up? There's still plenty of time on the clock. We're under 8 minutes now. But really nice, tight battle. A little bit different than the 11-10 scoreline against the Rebels yesterday. Defence has been key for both teams in this match. Chisholm makes the touch on Norman. Connor goes short, gets underneath, and they've levelled it back up.
ML, that's it. Connor P, welcome to the tournament.
You've been asking for it.
I've been asking for it, absolutely. I mean, and why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? He threw a right to left that time instead of a left to right. He's got the skills both ways. He can throw right. His left to right's much better than his right to left, but his right to left's still pretty good. Threw it short, front door. Finally.
So the Cobras, the positive is that they just never go away, Brisbane City. The Sharks have always been threatening to come back in, but they've managed to hit back as Russell just fires one out. But nothing really doing there on that last one for the Cobras.
I don't understand that. Just like the Sharks have been going to Connor P, the Cobras should be going to Cody Green. He was lining up for an ML there, and they didn't give it to him. They ran the fake, and I just don't know why. Let Cody have a few ML shots, and if he's not successful, then run a fake. Just sequence your plays. I said, a while ago, Cody's starting to look dangerous and get in the play. And ever since then, they haven't actually set up for him.
Yeah, he's gone missing a little bit in the last 5 or so minutes.
He's looking for it. I'm telling you, he's looking for it. They're just not setting up for him.
So McAllister now just dishes out to Pride, comes back in under McAllister. Pride, did he get hands on that? They've got him stretched anyway here, the Sharks. Now,
It's a good touchdown.
Yeah, all clear given. So they take the lead back, 6-5 to the Sharkies.
Yep. Quick turnaround this game. You wouldn't say that the Sharks have been in front. You wouldn't say they've dominated the run of play. You would say we've been waiting for them to take control of the game and waiting because of the class players. And that hasn't really happened. But now all of a sudden, with just under 6 minutes on the clock, they're in front.
So this will be show the real test here for the Cobras. They've done really, really good so far throughout the match, but this back end of of the match. Can they still get themselves back into it and level it back up? Bauer throws a big ball out to Matters, and that was an actual, genuine chance there for the young fella.
It was. I think he would have got him. He did a great read there, Jordan Watts. I think he had the angle on Matters by the time he caught it and got it down. I think Watts may have got him. But I do like that left edge of the Sharks. They're really going there, which just makes me wonder again why they're not getting Cody Green, who throws a quicker ball.
There's a penalty here as well. Penalty. I think James Courtney getting caught offside.
Yeah, but you know what? Let's be fair. I'm positive now with the game. 5 minutes ago, James Courtney and Caleb Matters haven't come off the field.
That's a huge effort in a men's open game, isn't it?
Absolutely. 2 wingers have played, and looks like they'll play the whole 40 minutes. And it's not like they're not getting tested out there.
No, absolutely. Constantly moving.
Good touch.
So Sharks here. Cobras really going to have to dig deep. If the Sharks get another one on them here, it might become a bit too hard for the Cobras to get back into this one. So we need another huge defensive effort. And Ryan's in there. They go short. They turned it over.
Turned it over. Jaden Love, he loses some points so far. So, and NTL, the super coach points so far in this game. Connor P, he's got 62. So he's doing all right.
And Lockie Carmichael.
71 for me.
Wow.
Yep.
If you have them as captain, double points? That's how it works, isn't it?
Double points. So Connor, he's still got time for another try assist to get him in front. Here he is. He's our man.
He deserves extra points just for the mustache.
Yeah, the Dirk Diggler, 100%.
Nice touch on him there from Bauer.
Give me some super coach points, Connor. Get me some super coach points.
So let's see what he's got.
Sweeper, this will be a fake, will it? No, they're going to go. Matters, great read. Geez, that's a very, very good read by the winger.
Gets back up, shuts him down again.
There was nothing wrong with that sweep. That was just a super quick read by Caleb Matters to shut them down.
So a lot to chat here from the Cobras. They know this is a massive moment. Comes back off the left foot. Bauer covers on the inside. So great work there. They've got one more touch to hold out here, the Cobras, and try to save this game. And the winger is making a change, or a link, I think it was, with Jaden Love. So they're a man down. They turn it over. They've got to go the whole distance up here to have another go and level the score up, the Cobras.
It's such a disappointment. Like, a touchdown there ices the game.
Absolutely.
So you've got Connor P there, even though I want the super coach points. Peter Norman and Jaden Love. So why don't you line up the ML shape, which you've scored 2 off, which is going to tell the Broncos the ball's going to Connor, and it'll be an ML. Dump the ball, fake the pass, go back against the grain with the speed men of Norman and Love, and you catch them offside, or you catch them going the wrong way, I should say, and you ice the game.
And they turn it over, the Cobras. They're looking a little bit tired.
Yeah, both teams are fatigued. Hasn't been slow.
No, you can't blame them. Sucking in the big ones at the moment. There's still time on the clock. We're moving into the 2-minute mark left in this match. And the Sharkies there, they're looking a little bit fatigued themselves as they work towards the middle. It's Marcus Holm. He gets the ball back from Adam Pride. Again, Holm doing the hard work for his team to get him going forward. Pride now drives in. That's McAllister into half. Throws the ball out.
Don't
that get
play
hands.
at it.
No. Rob Kenny Adams has got his hand
Kenny?
out.
Why?
5th touch, and this is just going to be time off the clock now.
Yeah.
Game management from the Sharks, and they're going to wind this one down as much as possible.
Absolutely. Last touch wasn't really a dangerous play. They got to get at him here, the Cobras. They got to get at him.
Oh, Russell, hold it. Yes.
Oh, he's got it.
Yes, son. Here we go. Get up the other end of the field. Hooper gets him going forward. Now Green. It's just more of the same here for the Cobras.
Got to get Carmichael on here. Green and Carmichael. Seggy's on.
Yep.
Bart's
Tim
is on.
Bart's.
Yep.
So they've gone for experience. Hooper falls. Oh, no. He's lost his footing. They've said he'd lost it in the roll ball as well.
Oh, wow.
So that might be game here.
He's arguing there that he got pushed. They could have gone either way.
So Russell now, it's just got to be nice and easy as she goes for the Sharks.
Yeah.
Norman up the middle of the park. More from Pride. Russell again. And Norman
Sweeper
goes
for
in.
Pride.
Comes off the left foot. Looks to link up with Russell.
God.
Courtney makes a big touch.
Why would you do that? Why would you pass and risk an intercept? Just dive at the line. Oh,
Oh, jeez.
oh my gosh.
So what do we got? 30 seconds, so it's not impossible for the Cobras. We've seen miracles happen on touch football fields, that's for sure. Can they level it up? They really probably need to try to get the draw here to take the points going into the quarterfinals to make sure that they can get themselves a spot. Bart strides in.
Oh, you've got to get it down far left for Green there.
There's still time. There's 5 seconds. We can't dance around. The
they'll give away
Sharks
a
are going to
penalty
go
here,
up.
the Sharks. They'll intentionally give away a penalty.
Oh, there you go. So, wow. Last play, like you said, the Sharks, their line just held really solid. They didn't move up. They didn't bite. Didn't give the Cobras an opportunity to level it up. And they take the win 6-5. What a match.
What a match. What a match. What an unusual, unorthodox match, but entertaining nonetheless. And again, if the Cobras get through to the quarterfinal, they've done enough to show that they can match it with the big boys. So looking forward to the final starting this afternoon.
Absolutely. So plenty more to come. Make sure you stay tuned. As we mentioned, there are plenty of finals starting this afternoon, including men's open matches there. The Sharks looking good. They remain undefeated, and they take this match over the Brisbane City Cobras.
Young Rob McCarthy comes into the side, so some key inclusions for both teams today.
The Knights within range to go ahead here, but
should be able to finish in the corner.
My name's Rob McCarthy. I'm a qualified plumber and gas fitter, Cert 3. Also got qualifications Cert 4 in water services, gas fitting and business principles as well. Basically chose plumbing, left school, didn't really know what to do. You know, sort of love working with my hands, and yeah, the rest is sort of history from there. Plumbing, I saw it as a diverse trade. I didn't want to rock up every day sort of doing the same thing. One day I can be laying a drain, the next I can be doing a water service on a hot water unit, water mains, you name it. And I think as a young fella, I wanted a lot of that. So having a diverse trade in plumbing and gas fitting keeps the mind ticking, but also keeps you motivated. I think the lifestyle aspect of it's been great. Surely some days you do some overtime, but most of the time I can finish 3:30 to 4. You know, you can punch out a few extra hours during the week, where a lot of offices, they only have certain set times that you can work. So you can go away early, knock off early on a Friday, go fishing, water skiing. I just think there's so many positive aspects about the job that a lot of people overlook. I work for Soilworks here in Pakenham in Victoria. A bit of a change of scenery. Still trying to keep the plumbing aspect alive as well. I believe it's important to be versatile in whatever you do. To get a good combination of what I want to get into now in earth moving, Soilworks has basically granted me that opportunity to get involved in that.
My name's Scott Reid. I work for Soilworks. I'm the Pakenham store manager at the Pakenham branch. Rob has worked for us for quite a few months now. He's definitely a good asset to our company. I would like to endorse the vocational education program. I think it's a good asset for most of the players to do.
It's challenging initially. The early morning starts. You know, when you wake up in the mornings, you know you've got 8 hours ahead of you that you're going to be sort of working up around the 90%. You want to make sure that when you get to training, you're putting as much in as what you're putting at work, and sometimes it's hard to sort of keep it together. I think the biggest thing for me is relating to people. With plumbing, I got to work with a lot of diverse people, a lot of hard people, and I think transferring that into touch footy, it's made me more of a people's person. I sort of know how to relate to people a lot better. I think a lot of people don't understand the short-term pain for the long-term gain. You know, for 4 years I slugged it out, and I won't lie about that. But now I've got a qualification that's going to last me right up until I'm 60 years of age, and for that I can't be more thankful for getting pushed to get into it. And right now, if I had my time over again, I wouldn't change a thing. I can't recommend it highly enough. I think it's one of those trades that's never going to die. You're always going to have constant.
And we're back here, CX Stadium in Coffs Harbour. Tristan Manners back in the commentary box. Another men's open match here, mates. Hunter Western Hornets versus the Sharks B side. And talk us through the two teams here, mate.
Well, mate, it's a Shark attack on field 1 at the moment, I tell you. We had the women's open out here this morning. Awesome game of touch between the Cobras and the Sharks A then. 1 try difference, and we got the Sharks B team out here at the moment. So they're developing elite players up against the Hunter Western Hornets. Definitely setting the platform of the grand finals footy to come later on in the day. So Hunter Western Hornets, we have Clay Studden coming in number 0. Scott Bundy, definitely Australian men's open player. Bailey Ritchie. Jesse Jenkins, number 4. Maddie Tope, awesome, amazing Australian men's winger, number 5. Jack Edwards, number 6. Cody Frost in 7. Got the Langbridge brothers, Daniel Langbridge, number 9. Alex in number 11. Dylan Thompson, the Dylan Thompson in 12. Josh Glash in 13. Matt Aitkins, 14. Kurt Donahue, 18. Jared Rodemer, who featured in the All-Stars, 23. Lincoln Little, 35. And Mitch Wilton, rounding out the Hunter Western Hornets.
Oh, he's picked it off. He's got
Darnell.
the legs pumping as well.
Darnell Tuffy, I've never seen him run that fast in my life.
He's getting covered. Does he go on the inside? Yes.
Yep.
Price holds the ball.
That was amazing.
They're on the ropes here. They just got to keep going here, the Sharks. But touch made.
Darnell, you know you want a sub. Hey, you know. Hey, here we go.
Yeah, he's off.
He's out of there. He's out of
See
there.
ya, mate.
Awesome, mate. What a great start to the game.
Oh, that's really good because they were really under the pump, the Sharkies.
Yeah, mate. So you've got Isaiah Leota there in dummy half. He played in the Youth World Cup last year. I think Youth Trans Tasman in the mixed as well. So, yeah, great player.
Yeah, big kid too, isn't he?
He is,
for a
mate.
young
Tyler
fella.
Ward.
Get there.
Setting up the lollies. There we go.
Puts it
Referees
down
are happy
just
with
in
it.
front of the in-goal area as well. So it's the Sharks B side that take the first touchdown completely. They turned it around because they were under the pump down the other end, and then they go down the other end and put one on themselves.
Love it, mate, 100%. Tyler Ward there, thrown right to left. He's actually a natural left-to-right passer. He featured in the Titans NRL Premiership last year. Yeah, definitely a player to watch of the future, developing elite player. As we see Hunter Western Hornets, taking the tap, Scott Bundy. Let's see what they can do down this end. They won't be happy about the start.
So danger games, these ones, aren't they? Leading into the final series this afternoon. You expect the Hornets to take this one. Great defence coming up, but they're in trouble now. But they turn it back on the inside and another error.
It was like a Superman play by Seabaz there. He ended up,
flew into it.
Through the line.
So, yeah, like I was saying, there can be danger games when you're expected to win these ones. And the Sharks, doesn't matter to them, doesn't matter who they're playing against. They're going to bring it to them. And they're doing that. You can see their intention as they drive up the field. Yeah,
these guys play great touch footy. Wilson with the ball was an awesome defender. And Raven with the ball now. His father actually played for New Zealand when like 16 years old. That might be something like 24 years ago. He definitely comes from good stock, Raven Needham.
So he comes off right and left. That's Nathan Beaton there.
Awesome.
And they're going to get a penalty. So he's still young himself, Nathan Beaton, but he's played a lot of touch football as well. He's probably one of the experienced players in the B team here. So shows the boys away there, gets themselves a penalty in another set of 6.
Yeah, coming out of the Redlands system, hasn't he?
Absolutely, mate. Another one.
Yep, Kingston Lamberg with the plant there. Isaiah Leota. Ooh. So Kingston was another Titans NRL Premiership player last year. He also featured in the All-Stars game at the start of the year. So there's a lot of talent in the Sharks B team.
So let's see what they've got here. Can they get another one? Man, wow. Imagine if they go 2 up against the Hornets, the favoured Hornets for this match. Yeah, ball just goes behind there.
He was throwing that to you, mate, up here in the stands.
Almost got my hands onto that one. So a little bit more intention here from the Hornets. They're on.
Yeah, there we go.
Driving hard. Good speed shown here as they make their way up. Lincoln Little, nice touch made on him though.
Big
manages
contact.
to get it down.
Kingston a bit out of shape there.
Yeah, penalty coming here. Yeah, push down. So 6 touches. I think that was on the 5th as well.
Yeah,
they
mate.
gave the penalty up, so that one hurts.
You go, Lincoln Little loves a quickie. Taffy back in the touch. Oh, that's too easy, Kingston. Yeah, too wide. No pre-touch shape there, and came back. Well done by Lincoln.
So yeah, nice little footwork there. Just jinks off the left foot.
Yep, Coach OJ will like what he sees there.
Up here, gets the ball back, off the left, bang. And just a little bit lazy on the middle there.
Yeah, it's a really quick change, mate, from the short side to the open side. So the touch was made by the toucher. Lincoln split open side, and Kingston there becomes short side. But once he passed the ball back, it's all on. So Kingston just needs a bit more work on his toes there. As we see Lincoln going back to do the defensive job.
So 1-1 here. Nice ball out there into the corner, and the Sharkies have hit straight back.
Awesome.
Really good young player, Tyler Ward, isn't he, mate? I know that you've got a lot of big raps on Tyler.
Yeah, mate. Tyler's having a great game out here today. Been working really hard on his game over the last few years. He's one of our leaders down at Palm Beach, captain of the Inferno Super Series program as well. And nice to see him developing. And in the Sharks B team, he obviously gets a lot of time on the ball and gets a lot of time to ply his trade and practice those skills. So good to see him coming to fruition as the Sharks B are up 2-1 over the Hornets.
Yes, it's great. Great performance so far from the Sharks. So the Hornets, they're probably not too worried yet, though. Plenty of experience to get themselves out of something. And does he get on the outside of his man? I think he does. Tyler couldn't recover there on that one, so level back up.
Mate, it was the hand clap, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Boom, that sold the story there. Yep. Tyler hand in the edge, just letting his teammates know. And like you said, mate, you've got this Dawson team, Hornets team have been together for a long time now, a lot of experience out there. Simple things like running lines and holding width and depth can make all the difference in that kind of touchdown.
So let's see how the Sharkies hit back here. They're just going through the middle at the moment. Leota moves into half, looks to connect on the outside. Nice footwork. They're still alive here. Leota holds onto the ball.
Darnell Taffy got spiders on him, I tell you. Yeah, heaps of footwork from the skinny guy. He's really good at it. Loves a good set play, loves a trick play.
Leota trying to do a bit of the same, but well covered there from Langbridge.
Yeah, a bit of a baller, old Leota as well. At school, doesn't mind a basketball.
Oh, mate, when you're 8 foot tall like you are, like him, with the skills that you got.
With hands like a softball mitt. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. See Hunter Hornets swinging back into the middle, doing what they do best. Bit of momentum, little pop out there. Yeah.
Oh, it's a really nice try. Good running, as you called. They had great momentum coming through the middle third of the field, but they didn't stop it, and they just kept their running. Got an overlap on the outside edge. That's a really nice try there from the Hornets.
Yeah, mate, a couple of Aussie players combining there for a little pop out. They lined up the touch, old Bundy, and then he pops out Langbridge through that middle link channel. So great touchdown, and well-rehearsed touchdown as well. Carly Banks, she spends a lot of time in the training paddock with these guys working on those kind of platforms out of the sub-box.
The Sharks back with the ball now. They're down by 1, so the Hornets take the lead for the first time. Oh, and he gets his hands onto that. It's play on as well. No, the referee's going to come back.
Offside.
What's he going to do? The call here? Yeah, it's got to be a penalty to the Sharks. Offside.
Yep. I don't think he dropped to the line at all, mate. Just stood in the channel, saw what was happening. And Kingston had good footwork then. He actually had him on the outside line. The defender had to stand. If he'd pulled to the line, then he would have been done up.
Yeah, absolutely. He was in strife. So probably a penalty that they had to give.
Going to sweep again.
Come around, fires it out. Yeah, they're in again. The Sharkies, they're not going away in this one. They're going to say, if you're going to beat us, we're going to make you work for it. It's 3-3.
Awesome touchdown there. Kingston Lamberg played a bit of rugby coming out of the sort of Canterbury Crusaders program as a youth player before he moved over to Australia. And there you go. His passes are exceptional when it comes off like that. So well done by the boys. They found some space on the outside. 3 winger touchdowns at the moment.
Yeah, it's great. Plenty of skill on show from these young fellas.
Yeah, mate. And, when you've got nothing to lose, you're playing out of a men's program with 2 teams. These guys are giving it everything they got.
Keeps the big boys in the A side honest as well, knowing that some of these kids are on their toes.
Oh, yeah, mate.
Looking for a spot maybe next year. But it's just a good credit to the South Queensland system and the development that's in place down there.
Yeah, it's not bad down there, mate. Not bad.
As little juggles, but the referee's going to bring this one back. Late pass, I think, will be the call.
Yeah, it's a good touch by Tyler, mate. I saw Dylan Thompson. How many times does he get just on the outside shoulder of his middle and run a touchdown in or hit the winger over the top? So, yeah, way to stay on your toes there, boys.
So Price.
QSST
yards. Yeah, he's done a great job. Yep. Young Pricey had a major setback and injury and was about 15, 16. Shattered leg and came back in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think the boys out of the coaching box, they've identified that wing space. So we've got Andrew Ratu over in the far side Sharks box. He's a developing coach coming through the Sharks system, but a youth coaching and helped out at Metro Cup up in Brisbane last year. So same thing, there's nice development going on through their program at the moment.
Excellent ball down here. Great call from the referee.
Oh,
and the right
Beaton knows. Beaton got his foot in there.
Yeah, Dylan Thompson, though, not happy with the call, but thought it was the right one from what we could see.
Yeah. Nathan knows, mate. Yep. These guys will play touch at a high level, mate. If you're playing the ball, you're responsible for ensuring he can't get his feet in there. That's up to us. The attackers don't have many responsibilities, actually. The defenders have more. So, ball responsibility is key. Raven Needham on the plant. A little two-step.
Oh, Pricey, does he get under?
Gets
I
underneath
think he
Langridge.
has. Well, they've
Boom.
reclaimed the lead here. They're not going anywhere.
It's happening.
Wow.
Hey,
How good is it?
what an awesome 10 minutes of footy. Yep, the young Sharks boys will be hoping to keep this momentum on into half-time. As we know, with most good teams, you get into half-time, have a wee chat about it and fix things. So these boys are working nice and hard.
It's outstanding from the Sharkies.
I'm excited up here in the box. Good to see the young fellas playing well.
So the Hornets, can they hit back? They're down by 1 again. And it's just a couple of little things. They're off their game a smidge here. They're taking the sting out of their attack, but they're running again now. As Thompson comes in, they turn it in. They're in trouble. They just get a nice overlap, easy on the end of it. They get the touchdown in the corner, the try in the corner, I should say. We're back level for all.
Mate, that's a touchdown that you've seen scored many times by the Dawson crew, especially like New South Wales State Cup against Parramatta. They put a couple of those on. It's a nice, well-worked play, and with the ball going through the hands, unfortunately, the defence are all shut in individually. So it's just a little bit of post-touch shape for the young fellas. They can fix that up as the game goes on. Looking forward to seeing more touchdowns.
Oh, it's got that feel about it. She might be a high-scoring match, this one.
Yeah. 8 touchdowns in 10 minutes, mate. It's on.
Oh, absolute tennis match at the moment, going back and forth between these two sides. So Leota sweeps, gets the ball back here.
Yeah, Drennan sitting up in the middle there, just off the ball.
Yeah, good to see Lee as well in the side. And the old fellow almost gets under.
Nice positioning there by the link, Hornets link. Just holding space, just enough.
So Leota, nothing going there for them, unfortunately. Now they're going to have to turn around because the Hornets are straight back onto the attack.
Yeah, and touch one. That's a great touch one, mate. 15 metres off the line and a penalty.
Shoulder called there, so got to get their hands out, the young boys. They're they're not shying away from it. They're rough. Now they're trying to rough them up, the young fellas.
Yeah, they're into it, mate. Griffith's trying to put a bit of body in. They won the last one down the sideline, so he tried it again. Didn't come off that time, unfortunately. And they've given the Hornets great field position.
So they're on the back foot here. Drennan makes the touch on Little.
Langbridge.
Just looks to go short, threads the needle.
Yep.
And they're starting to show some more positive signs now. That was a really well-worked try there from the Hornets.
Yeah, and it's the momentum. Unfortunately, that penalty was the reason for that. So, we can come back to that's a really great outcome, but if they don't give that penalty away in the midfield through the tempo zone between the two tens, they probably don't get that clean shot, mate.
So this will be a good test for the young side. This is where you show your grit. You're going in a back-and-forth battle with one of the best sides, and they really want to try to hang in with them here, but they've done a great job of being able to do that so far.
Here we go.
Well read.
Oh, same play again.
Get under, Pricey.
He got him.
Oh,
deep. Little fella.
Oh, yeah, he thought it was close.
Yeah,
it was close.
Nice. Wilson comes out. He can pass too.
Yeah, just
holds
tries
it up
to
that
dance
time.
in.
Yeah, saw
Pricey.
too many options. Mate, he's about the same size as you, mate. He'd be a good dancer just like you.
Oh, mate, no doubt.
No doubt.
No doubt.
Lincoln Little gritting the teeth, mate. Yep, knows how to get the ball on the ground safely.
Yeah, so they've really, looks like they've put an emphasis on getting their running game coming out of their end. Look at this, they've come all the way down the other end of the field. Do they get it out to the winger? Now, as he stayed in, the referee's happy.
Yep.
So gets it down, and now they are 2 tries ahead of the South Queensland Sharks.
Mate, that's awesome. I come all the way back to Lincoln Little's 10-metre drive here, just over halfway, that gave DT the momentum going into the line.
As we see the replay and the finish in the corner, catch, slapped it down nice and quickly. They get the try there, the Hornets coming out of their end of the field, so a really good set there, followed up by a try on the end of it. The Sharks are coming back at them here.
Yep, Colin Wilson with the ball at the moment, off to Beaton. And Tyler Ward and Kingston there in the middle.
So this is where they've got them all day, the Sharks. That's probably the 3rd time they've come out here. Yep, she's all good, mate. Another try.
Oh, yeah.
So why change things that are working for you? They've reduced the margin back to 1-6-5, the Hornets over the Sharks.
Yeah, and they'll keep going over the top, I reckon, until they stop that. There's no need to change anything, mate?
Absolutely, mate.
Tyler Ward's looking good on the ball. Kingston's looking good on the ball. And Little Price, he's sort of hunting out a touchdown around the middle. These guys doing what they do well. Andrew's obviously got them playing some really nice tight roles, which is good. They've also got Jesse Buller over there as assistant coach. He's been with John Singh and the Titans program for a wee while as well. So a couple of really good minds surrounding these boys.
So the Hornets. Oh, picked
Go,
off.
boy. Go,
Beaton.
boy.
Put your head down, Beaton. Oh, they're calling him
Oh,
back.
just got him.
Oh, looked like he was going to get covered in the end, but he actually pulled an intercept off yesterday in one of the matches. Nathan Beaton won the full distance. So.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Awesome.
absolutely. So he has got a little bit of toe.
Yeah, and starting even with the leg bandage there, mate. He was no dramas. He looked like he probably would have caught him. So what have we got? 6 touches on the line. Let's see what the boys can do. Yeah, good lead by Cohen. Trying to hold the D out. That's the one. They've got to provide a bit of pressure.
Goes back in the middle.
You got him?
Yeah, great touch.
Awesome.
Good touch on Bundy.
Shot Kingy. Yeah, he's probably a little bit too wide there. He needs to reset pre-touch. And same again. Bundy's coming over. Yep, off the deck. Yeah, good work.
Good work. Nathan Beaton as well, coming up out of the line.
It's nice positive footy, mate.
They come up as well. Last touch now. Oh, just throws the ball underneath. There's going to be a penalty here.
Oh, that's 2.
Yep, they're going to have to really work hard together here, the Sharks, to hold out this set. 2 penalties now given within the 7-metre zone, so they've got to really be on it here.
100%, and here comes a member of the Jubilee mixed team, Dylan Thompson.
He's working with his mate, Lincoln Little.
Oh,
he gets...
That's 3.
Yeah, so the sideline referee is going to come in and let his on-field referee know. So they're going to lose a player here.
Yep.
And off he goes into the corner. So this is going to be a huge test for the Sharks B-side here now. Defending one person down against one of the best potent attacking teams here at the NTL this year. Let's see how they go. Beaton makes big contact. Comes back off. They're just going to run out of numbers and they go through the middle of them in the end. So it was always going to be a tough task. And they couldn't hold out there, the Sharks.
Yeah, you know, Nath was just probably too much contact trying to dominate that touch with 5 on 6. You got 5 on 6, you just want to make the touch, get out of there, get onside so you can reset and regather post-touch. For the viewers at home that don't know, they're piloting new rules here at this year's NTLs, and one of those rules is 3 penalties. Once a member of your team goes inside that 7-metre line, any 3 consecutive penalties, the 3rd penalty, someone gets put into the sin bin out back for a 6 on 5 attacking option. So successful there for the Hornets.
So they're back to 6 on 6. So they got the try. So the player comes back on as Price thought the referee was calling a player off. And they're down by 2, the Sharks. But last time they were down here, they managed to peg one back. Let's see if they can do it again. Ward, does he go short? He goes long. Beautiful ball from Tyler Ward. Woo!
Hey, they're cheering up in the corporate boxes.
Oh, yeah, we've got some of the Australian and Queensland coaches next to us. They are loving seeing what's happening out here with this young Sharks side. It's a good sign for the future.
It's really interesting, mate. You know, you see some of the top sides going against these guys over the last couple of days, and there's probably a little bit to be seen through this game, and most people won't be watching it with the B team taking on the Hornets. So, yeah, it'll be good. Good analysis to be seen by coaches. Things to come. Quarterfinal, men's quarterfinal this afternoon. Definitely see the Hornets feature.
Well, they've got bigger things to worry about at the moment, and that's trying to get on top of this, get on top of this Shark side, or get a bit of a buffer so they can make themselves comfortable in this match. But they haven't been so far. As Langbridge, big touch made there. So well done. They hold that set out, the Sharks. That's really good effort from them in defence.
I can't believe there's been 13 touchdowns in the first half.
Unbelievable.
Oh, it's awesome.
The teams probably don't want the halftime break to actually come. The Hornets might, but the Sharks, they're just loving their footy at the moment.
Yeah, it's enthusiastic young fellas, man. It's awesome. There we go, Raven. He knows how to get a ball down.
Price just comes off, so good slide defence in the end.
Yeah,
they had him covered. So we're under 2 minutes left in the first half. And touch made. Back you go, young fella.
Yeah, Clay Studden, comes from good stock. Same thing, I imagine. Maddie Studden, there's a name that we know.
Yep.
In touch football, and yeah, he looks nice and safe and strong and fit out there as well.
So just working it up the substitution box side of the field, and subs coming on. So they're redirecting towards the middle of the park now with Bundy. Let's see what they go. Yeah, he's just going to call ball down there. He just put his hand out, the big Duke, to make the touch and pass at the same time. So the referee's actually called this one a touch and pass.
There we go. Yeah, Matt Aikens took the ball right into the line, didn't realise that Wilson's about 9 foot tall with a reach of like 2 metres. So just got caught out there.
So let's see if the Sharkies can get up the other end and have another go before the halftime break. And gee whiz, imagine going into the halftime break 7 all. But it's all ahead of them here at the moment. They're still going to be absolutely over the moon going in, down by 1. But there might be a chance here, but they just, Leota decides to
Someone must have swept
kill
it.
it. Yeah, he's looking for someone to say, you're supposed to be over this side.
Yeah, didn't know he had a sweeper. Let's go, boys. 30 seconds into half. Let's get a nice little stop here. Make them go the length of the field. That won't help too much.
Yeah, they're throwing it around, though. So good meters on the first touch there from the Hornets as they flirt with the sideline. They come back in towards the middle now. Little. Might smell a bit of blood in the water here. The Hornets, they've got him really on the back rope. Winger comes in. Can he recover? Yes,
awesome.
Well done. So was in big trouble there. Scrambled out to get his hands on the ball and knock it down. They've got 1 touch to make to stop. Big footwork there from Langbridge. They get the hands on the ball again, so they shut it down. Doesn't matter how you do it as long as you do it. And the Sharks, they go into the halftime break down by 1 against one of the competition favourites in the Hunter Western Hornets. What a great performance in the first half from the South Queensland Sharks.
Mate, boom shakalak. Like I said, I'm excited. You know, these are some of the boys we've been lucky enough to see come through the South Queensland program. And like always love watching the Hornets boys play footy. So, mate, really looking forward to the second half. Scotty too hotty.
Huge second half coming. Let's see if the Sharks can hang in there with the Hunter Western Hornets. And, mate, imagine if there's an upset on the cards. Who knows? Anything can happen in touch footy. We're going to be back with the second half in just a short time.
Boom.
And welcome back, CX Stadium here, Coffs Harbour. We have another cracker on our hands. Geez, there's been some good footy today, Tristan.
Oh, yay. I'm into it, man. This is cool. It's been a great couple of games in a row. Sharks teams versus the Cobras, and now Sharks teams versus the Hornets. But, like we said, it's Friday, man. It's finals Friday. Quarters start today, so teams are all finding a little bit of form. The teams that need to perform are really pushing hard, and the teams that have been there over the first 2 days have now got to prove that they deserve to be there.
So it's the Sharks B men's open side taking it to the Hunter Western Hornets, one of the favourites in the men's open division. They're down by 1. It's 7-6. So these young kids from the Sharks side, they've got developing coaches over there as well. But what's the message that would have come out of their box to these young kids going into the second half?
Oh, to be all defensive talk, mate. 100%. Like, I know Jassy really well. He's very focused on culture. So he'll be saying, win the minute, win the moment. Every second matters. Out the back. And look at the defence there. They're very aware of Tyler now. So Winger was a little bit wider, looking over the top.
So Tyler Ward, super impressive in that first half. Let's see what he sets up for here. Leota goes away from him, though, on the right foot. But they scramble well, the Hornets, and shut them down. So they'll be happy themselves that they shut this young side down in the first set. Now let's see how they come out of trouble.
Yeah, nice positive start there by both teams. Coming down the line there, Hardwick in the touch. Yeah, Langbridge tucking the ball under the arm. He knows where he's going. What do they get him for? Offside. It's a bit unfortunate, mate. Yeah, the last thing you want to do is give these guys a tap-off start at the line.
So Hornets here, can they reclaim that 2-try margin? They've got him on the back foot, and I think he might have dropped that over the line. We're not in the greatest of positions. Now, the sideline referee's given that all clear, so must have got it down and just skewed away from him in the end. So it'll be interesting when the replay comes up to have a look at that. But, yeah, was it a penalty just over here? Got him on the back foot. Thompson just with the speed. And let's have a look. Oh, wow. What are you thinking about that?
Mate, I'm in with the refs, mate. All in every time.
They were
all in
a completely better position than what we were. No question. We're going to back the refs in all day.
Yeah, 100%. You can't roll off against the Hornets through the midfield. You want to roll off, especially far side. Too much pace in that team and too well rehearsed.
So let's see. Beaton tries to go short side. Comes back to the open. Just hoiks one in.
Yep. Mate, I reckon the wingers have just been told to stay on their man, give the link hole up, and the link's just got to compete.
Yep.
You got such agile links in this Hornets team, which is probably a really good coaching change.
So they're showing their intentions, and there's a penalty here. So this is not the start to the second half that the Sharks would have wanted. They can't give field position away to the Hornets like this. And in that last possession that the Hornets had, which is exactly what happened when they did, they scored on the end of it. So the margin in the match hasn't got out any higher than 2. It's 2 at the moment. So if it gets up to 3, it might be really hard for the Sharks. Giving away another penalty.
I don't think Raven needs to do that. He can just make a right-handed touch and get out of there. Wilson's a big enough guy in the middle to protect the middle. So same thing, a little bit of defensive technique and talk. You see Studham with the ball. Yeah, well covered there by Cohen Wilson.
Yeah, nice defence there. So they're holding out at the moment. Plenty of talk coming from the Hornets box, so they're trying to wheel their boys on the field there to continue. Little comes off. Does he get on the inside? Beaton came in to make that touch, but the referee's going to say ball down first.
Yeah, 100%.
And for the first time in the match, they extend the lead to 3 tries. It's 9-6 now. The Hornets in front over the Sharks.
Yeah, nice little piece of footwork there by Lincoln. Coming off that right foot, nice bit of agility back to Jared. And Lincoln and Jared have a nice little combination as well. Played together for the New South Wales Mixed Open last year in the State of Origin. Successful Mixed Open team.
So Price back on the field. Had a really good first half. There, young Pricey. Juggle the ball, throw it out, but picked off from the Hornets. They bring it out to the 7, which they're allowed to do. And touch 0 with the new ruling as well. So that's touch 1 now for the Hornets, and they are now at their interchange box. Lincoln Little gritting the teeth as he runs down the sideline, getting every single inch for his team, and they've got the momentum coming from the interchange box. The Language brothers are both on there together, and he holds on to that. Might have been a 2-on-1, but ball goes down to ground, so the Sharkies, they're still holding in there.
Got lucky, mate. They need a bit of discipline here through the midfield. So just then 2 guys get caught up in the touch, fall over each other. Just probably a little bit two-sided. They've probably spoke about, like we said, the momentum. And now they think they have to win the momentum with their physicality, giving away a couple of penalties and getting caught up. So get in, get out, make good touches, stay in front. A bit of composure there by the young guys.
Good hands from Price, just dipped on him. Beaton does the same, goes behind, juggles. Play on to call, probably lucky to get away with that one. Might have been over the mark there from Beaton. There's Leota, dumps for Price, gives an early ball. Ward throws it, and they're going to say 6 to go.
Yeah, Winger's probably a bit unlucky there. He was just, obviously moving into the passing lane, but no intention at the ball. But unfortunately, ball hit the body all over. Well, they bring on their short play specialist, Arnold Taffy. There you go. Do you reckon it works holding the ball up in front of your face, mate?
Oh, for the secret message?
For the secret messaging?
Do people actually say messages there, or is it just a bluff?
No, it's a bluff. Yep. I just hold it up in front of my face and go, let's get tricky. Hey?
Oh, the magic of the touch football, just breaking out all forms of sound coming from your mouth.
There you go. Looks like a sweep from Beaton.
Yeah, let's see. Come on, boys. Let's get another one back on. Reduce the margin down to 2.
Yeah, it was a really, really good touch there by Wilton.
So Beaton, they turned it over. Yeah, he got his legs tangled up on that one. Nathan Beaton, unfortunately, they turned it over, and the Hornets are coming out of their end.
Here we go, mate. We'll see them. Yep, come to the sub box. Yeah, so he's starting just picking up extra metres there. They can't lift singles. They've got to be pushing together, flatten out the line on 4th.
Dishes,
boom, got him that time.
Great touch. Oh, he's saying that he got his hands on the ball at the same time, so they're giving him another 6 touches.
It's a bummer.
And they've gone straight back to running here, the Hornets, as Thompson just floats one out.
Good touch out there.
Great touch in the end.
Mate, Seabaz Senyard, coming out of the Broadbeach Beavers from Palm Beach.
The mighty Beavers.
Yep, that was a few years ago. Now he's with the Raptors. He knows what's up on the wing. He's doing good out there.
And they just come back off the left foot,
Yeah,
turn
good.
it back on the
Great touch.
inside. They're scrambling. There's going to be a penalty. The referees are getting into position. The Hornets don't know it yet. They've been throwing the ball away. In the meantime, the referees are scooting around the back, getting into position to blow the penalty.
Yeah, Tyler just got a little touch past on Aitken there, so here we go. Great position for the boys to start. Truck away. Bundy trying the old sly on the bum.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's experience, isn't it?
Yeah, mate, you know.
Plenty of it. Turn it away.
There we go. Just a little roll ball area,
Not between the legs, was it?
Oh, not sure. I thought the ball rolled forward, so picked him up on. But these are those key ingredients, the 1%ers that make a massive difference in this game. Score still 9-6, has been for a few minutes now.
Yeah, they're having to really work hard here. Players getting called back from the referees, so not sure if that was something that they spoke about at halftime as well, that the Sharks might have been a little bit short getting back to them. Goes the big left to right. Good scramble. Back
nice
on the
popping.
inside, though, to Lincoln Little. Classy try and good finish there.
Mate, that's an awesome skill that the wingers have had to develop over the last few years. I've been a part of teams before and we put people on the wing and they get a bit disappointed they've been put out there, but the things we're asking them to do now are very skillful. Nice bat back. The first thing the winger's got to do is run a nice J line to get to the outside. Then the ball comes. He's got to read the defender. And then the volleyball pat back. So great touchdown there by Lincoln Little.
So 10-6 now. Hornets looking a little bit more comfortable in this match. High scoring match against these young kids from South Queensland.
Taffy, yep. 2-step. Brip. No.
Penalty coming.
Nice Frost and Little there. One of them being offside. I'm sure Taffy will have a trick play. We've got a little follow or a ninja bounce or something coming up. Bounce out.
Open, great defence.
There you go. Yeah, good pick up by the winger. Pricey early.
Oh,
yeah.
So had the numbers there as well, but yeah, Chance Gormbegan, if he got his hands onto that one.
Couldn't have seen many people chasing him there either.
He's blowing up too.
Yep.
He's not happy with himself, so I knew that was a chance to go the distance as Price tries to come off the right foot. Well covered there in fence from the Hornets. They scream up out of the line, so they're putting a little bit of pressure onto this young Sharks side. They go short side. Ball just out in front and turned over there.
Mate, what I really like to see is the way they're changing the point of threat and attack. They run a little bounce out, play far side link, come back this side for a quickie, go back to the other side for a quickie, asking lots of questions, putting a lot of people under pressure.
So Hardwick just missing the touch on that one. And he comes back up out of the line now to make that touch.
Oh, you got pricey for being offside.
Yeah, so it's been back-to-back sort of offside penalties for the Sharkies. So it's something they've really got to address. They just can't give repeat sets away to this side.
No, not with this much attacking talent.
Here we go, as Langbridge
Got him.
just kicks out.
Yep.
And the young fella, he's calling the touch.
He put the ball down anyway, clever man.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case, you never
Yep.
know.
Okay, let's see what the Hornets can set up. Yep, nice sweep there. Pop back. There it is.
The brothers combine.
The Tuffy get him.
Oh, referee's saying no.
Darnell Tuffy, great touch, mate. Great effort. Raven was gone for all money. He was on the way out. Well done. All right, we see the Langbridge brothers combine. Another backyard move coming up.
They shift it
Okay.
out. Yeah, and then sweeping
Boom.
around, goes away from him in the
Good
middle.
pickup, Rafe.
Great
Good
defence. That's a
pickup.
good touch. The two Hornets. Ooh,
Yeah.
penalty given there.
Now, I said it earlier on, it's the second effort that Raven makes. So he's in great body position, but he's facing inwards towards the guy playing the ball. He's standing right on top of him. He's just got a hips facing out, make the touch, get back to his man. Darnell Tuffy's agile enough to get back on. So those phase setups probably need a little bit of discussion after the game for these guys.
So just burn a touch there, the Hornets, as some substitutions come onto the field, one of which is Dylan Thompson. He's
No
out here in the
surprises.
left link. Yeah, it's coming his way now. They cut him out there. They go to the winger.
Good touch by the winger.
Yeah, made
Awesome.
it there. I think it's Charlie Griffiths there on the wing for the Sharks.
Yeah, great touchdown.
So sweepers again. Thompson around the back.
Here you
Great
go, Rafe.
touch.
Here
Yeah,
you go.
Raven shooting up out of the line. Saw the danger man coming.
Read the moment, eh? That was well done.
Yeah, he got his timing right. Thompson looking up at the referee to say, surely you can't be on, sir. But he was. So great touch made. Thompson again. They're just dancing around the middle as the Sharks make the call to put some pressure up. And they're sending them backwards here. But the referee has given another penalty.
Yeah, well, the two wingers held. So it doesn't matter where the point of the ball is. Reasonable pace. The whole line have got to move. That's 2 penalties.
So they're on. No,
Oh, 3.
it must have been 3. So it's Hardwick that has to go off to the sideline here. So they did this in the first half, the Sharks, and they had a touchdown or a try scored against them. So let's see if they can manage to hold out again this time. Raven makes the touch. They go his way. He had to really come in to make that touch, and it's just a simple overlap. They had the numbers and the space available to them, the Hornets, and like they did in the first half, they make them pay again.
Yeah, that's right, mate. That was better touching technique from Raven there. You know, that's probably the technique he should have used before on that phase play. Make the touch, get out in front of his man, but the winger didn't respond quickly enough. Boom. See, Raven was able to pick his guy up with the ball, so... But yeah, great touchdown there by the Hornets. You know, if you can pull 3 penalties out of a team, then it's definitely to your advantage. As we see Wilson Groth, Tyler Ward chug back down the field with Kingston and Isaiah out there in links.
So 11-6. The Hornets really turned it on in the second half and picked off. Ooh, Tyler Ward gets his hand out. Shuts it down pretty quickly.
Yep. Isaiah Leota chucking the ball straight to the defender. And there we go. Hornets hot on attack. Great in the transition, mate. Really, really good at contesting the transition and winning it.
They are really on the back foot now.
Offside.
There's probably going to be another. Oh, he calls half court.
Yep.
And there'll be a penalty here because the Hornets obviously do not agree.
Heft the ball. Yep. And there we go.
So tomorrow as well, mate. At 9 o'clock, I believe it is. There's going to be a chat here with the newly appointed CEO of Touch Football Australia, Jamie O'Connor. So we're asking him quite a few questions on how things are shaping up in the touch football world. Yeah, 9:55 that interview with Jamie O'Connor. So now
Awesome.
the punters at home, you can also send through your questions as well. If there's anything you'd like to ask Jamie, anything touch football related, or anything about the NTL that's taking place here in Coffs Harbour this year, you can send your questions through on the social media. Just put the hashtag NTL 2019 and we'll answer a few questions as we commentate a mixed open. I think it's a quarter-final, a semi-final tomorrow morning as well.
Yeah, mate,
so.
sure is. It's the Women's Open.
Oh, Women's Open.
No, sorry.
games.
It's the winners of quarter. Yeah, so mixed open semi-final 1, 9:55 tomorrow.
So 9:55, we'll
Yep.
have special guests, the CEO from Touch Football Australia in the commentary box as well. So as I mentioned, send your questions through and you can comment anytime as well. as you're watching the live stream back at home. Just hashtag NTL 2019.
And mate, there's lots of great things happening in touch footy at the moment. You know, we've got NTLs, got the NRL Premiership coming up, the World Cup.
World Cup's on in a month.
That's right.
So touch football doesn't stop, mate. It's a 12-month cycle every year. And plenty of things going on at affiliate level as well, grassroots.
Definitely,
all
mate.
the social competitions going on around the country at the moment. So big shout out to all our volunteers that run clubs throughout the week. Their social competitions. That's where all these players playing here at the NTL this year and over many years have all come from. And that's where they started, got their skills, and they're showcasing it here at the NTL this year. As Little rolls it on the 7. They go through the middle again. Does he make the touch?
Oh, no.
Says no. Good honesty there from the young fella. But another try to the Hornets.
Just starting to leak a few in the last few minutes. A bit of fatigue setting in. These young guys, you know, playing this kind of speed of game. And unfortunately, you know, you go away, you practice for 12 weeks. But if you don't have this kind of team or pace to practice against, you know, the first time you hit it at NTLs, you're going to struggle. I do know the Sharks Bs have been playing the Sharks A's a little bit in trainings, which has been pretty good for their development as well.
So nice meters here for Price. Gets a whack for his work as well. Some of the old fella said, mate, you want to run across field, you're going to cop some punishment. But he dishes here from half, gets the ball back. They've got him on the back rope. Comes off his left foot, goes the big dive. Does young Drew Price?
Yeah, Frosty in there on the line. Made the touch. He was happy. Let's see what they got for the end of it. King, you don't mind a pass. Shink. Whee! Oh, yeah. Not a bad look by Hardwick.
Yeah, Ash Hardwick. Throwing one out. If they connected that up, they might have been in trouble there, the Hornets, I think.
All right, a static setup. The boys have got to have no penalties and just make nice, clean touches.
Beautiful. That helps.
Yep,
Touch
up we
one.
go. And Greavy, look at that grit. He knows how to get a ball down.
Oh, every play means something for Lincoln Little, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, mate, yeah. Yeah, he's really hard. Looking nice and fit too, mate. 6 weeks out from the World Cup, so looking forward to seeing him play. There we go, look at that. Oh, great touch by the winger.
Oh,
awesome. We got over there on the far side. Casey, yep. Yeah, good touch by young Casey Harding.
So let's see the Sharkies. Can they get out of their end? Oh, they're going to get the penalty here. So push sideways. I think it's a call there from the referee.
Indeed. Oh, Pricey's back out here, mate. Eating the meters. Hey, breakfast time.
See if they can get another one on the board to finish off with. They deserve one. They've done it tough here in the second half. The first half was really impressive from the Sharks B side as Ward goes to that left to right again.
Yeah, they've just cleaned that wing right up. They have not the options at the moment. Then he's come back against the grain.
So just going up the sideline. Thompson back on the field. Takes a strong touch there. Bundy.
Here we go, coming into the last. No penalties, bit of discipline. Just make a nice clean one. That's the one, Tyler. Get a bit of shape, boys. Oh, what a pass. Oh, hard luck on the winger.
Just dips down there and out in front.
2 minutes to go, mate. We need a touchdown in this half, Sharkies. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yep, not in
They
a
look
hurry,
tired.
Raven. Not in a hurry. Hey, yeah, Raven walks
I think the energy that we're still trying to bring is not getting passed down there to the field.
Not getting down
the
there.
boys,
No.
yeah, you can't blame them.
Yep. What do you do,
really
mate? Do you
tough
tickle them
work.
or slap them, mate? Get a bit of energy in them.
Oh, mate. It should still be all high fives coming off the field for the young fellas.
100%.
What a great performance in that first 20. Took it to one of the heavyweights, and they're not going down yet as well as Drennan drives forward. Hardwick, just take the space, young fella. And 6 touch call, so the play was called onside. And a minute and a half to go. See if they can finish strongly as well, the Sharks, and hold the Hornets out in this set.
Yeah, mate, they just need a nice positive finish to the game to take into the next game. You know, regardless of the score, we're always looking to improve our players so we don't get caught up in the scoreline with the Sharks Bees. Just looking forward to going through their processes. There's more touch footy to be played, mate.
Plenty more to come here at the NTL. And flicked out the back. Now they're going to call 6 to go. They are.
Oh, it's a bit tough.
Yeah, a little bit hard, particularly when you just go on the old Hail Mary, flick out the back, and unfortunately just takes the deflection off Nathan Beaton's hands.
Yep. Here we go, 7 out. Yeah, good pick.
Great recovery there from Beaton. So made the mistake in the last one. Comes up and shuts that one down.
And they're just those moments. You know, we might have defensive policies, but you've got great players, you know, have great defensive reads. Boom. Here we go. Forcing an error. Frosty.
All right.
25 seconds to go.
Get down the other end of the field, boys.
I just want to get to the sub box at the moment.
Yeah, they did it tough over those last couple of sets. The Sharks defensive team, so we've got some fresh legs on.
Pricey knows.
Pumping those
Yep,
big
there you
pins
go.
of him. Go straight through.
Kingy. Hit the hand. Back to one.
Either that or they were pretty... Oh, no. I thought they might have been unlucky to be onside, so they're going to play the penalty here.
All done.
I think the Hornets will... Yeah, he's just knocked it on deliberately there, I think, to shut the end of the game down. So the final score here is 12-6. The Hornets take it from the Sharks B, but what a really good, impressive performance from that young Sharks side.
Mate, I like it. You know, you've got the Central Queensland brought away 2 teams, an A and a B team. The Sharks team brought away an A and a B team. So Queensland working really, really hard on their youth development at the moment and their player development. The other thing it does is brings good coaching opportunities. So looking forward to seeing these guys move through the future. We've got another game coming up.
Another game coming up. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a second.
Bring it.
We have a clear round of matches. Our next round of games will be tapping off